Beach from Mexico.
I hate you, beach.
I like pushing the envelope, you know. If I see an envelope, my first instinct, push it.
Slide it.
Blow on it, you know, ask people, hey, can I move this? So we're writing a sketch, and it's funny, and it's salacious. But at some point, there's a punchline that Cole came up with, and I like it, but it's like, I'm like, we can't put this in there. This is too, and everyone's like, oh, we agree. And Cole's like, what do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I was
What the fuck is it?
I got in big trouble.
He was saying and referring to Spirit Airlines, something about calling the passengers boombox people. And I was like, I don't think we can do that. I don't think that, you know, it's funny. I understand he's like, I'm not saying what race they are.
Listen to boomboxes.
There's
The
just
thing that
people
got
that
me in trouble.
Yeah, they could be genies.
The thing that got me
You ever
in
seen
trouble.
Kazam?
Genies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the genies
That's
love
what-
a boombox. Yeah,
No, that's what Kazam was trapped in.
a boombox. That's
Yeah.
funny. I don't even remember that plot point.
People don't even use boomboxes anymore. I don't even know.
No, it's really outdated. That's why I'm like, it's only racist. It's not even an
It was the thing that got
observation.
me in trouble.
It's like old world racism.
But
too.
I think I made it worse because I was like, it's people of boombox. You can't say boombox people.
people currently experiencing boombox.
Is that worse? You think?
No.
Welcome to Haters, everybody. If you're here because you enjoyed last week's interview with Andy Huggins, this will be nothing like that. This will be a lot less learning, a lot less feeling good about things. This will be more depraved.
When is he going to go?
Soon. He's in the hospital.
He's in the
Is he?
hospital again.
Yeah.
This is really upsetting because he fell down in Phoenix like a few weeks after he was here.
Jeez.
Horrible place to
Pratfall.
fall.
Fucked his shit up when it was still the winter, like crazy.
He fell down walking on stage at
Got
Coachella.
better.
Thought he was going to get a laugh.
Yeah, he turned into quite the
He
physical.
got stuck in Arizona for like 2 months.
Oh, jeez.
And had to heal up and got better, and then finally got back to like Houston and stayed there for another couple weeks. And when I was in Texas in like March or whatever, I saw him get back on stage, and I was like, oh shit, this is the first time he was on stage since.
How long did it take him to get off?
He only did 5 minutes. He did like a open mic on Monday or whatever, right? In his neighborhood. But then something happened recently, unfortunately. This sucks to say, but like literally maybe a month later or something, he's like, I'm back in the hospital.
Why, Andy? Because you're 85?
No, he's 75. He's not that old. He's still got at least a good 14 years.
Does he be fucking on hoes?
No.
How does he get around? I didn't ask him that. Like, does he have like a care person or
No.
he just travels alone?
He just travels alone.
Somebody commented on one of our clips from that, and they were like, God, it must be so shitty to be that old and just be traveling alone by yourself.
It's horrible.
It's really, and he sells really well all over the place. And there's a bunch of us in Houston that are like, yeah, I would go open for him, no problem. And we told him that. I didn't say it, but like a bunch of those comics. And he told his manager and Barry Katz, and then Barry was like, yeah, you're not really making the kind of money to bring an opener around right now. And we're like, yeah, but he's gonna die if he doesn't have a young person.
He
That's
needs
just
it.
what the fuck are you talking about? Like
he's
doing this
spending his
for the
last
are you
love of
trying to
the
make
game,
all
Barry.
the money go away, Barry? What are you doing?
Right. It's true.
He's spending his last days just alone in a Marriott.
It's tough. Yeah, he does. He's like really doing gigs that are incredible and he loves. I mean, he's destroying Adam too. But before I would ask him all the time, hey, are you going to, be excited when you're famous or whatever? And he's like, no, I really fucking hate traveling. He's like, it's the worst part of being a comic is like any of that.
I like it. Like the
I
little
like it
that I get
too.
to travel.
I love it so much. Every
Going
time
to the airport's exciting. I
I
don't even care
love
what
it.
time of day it is. Nighttime,
love
a
it.
fucking red eye, first thing in the morning. If you're at the airport, that means you're doing something.
I love
You're
when you get
active.
stuck. I love when you're in a city, like you're either in between tour dates or you're doing a middle of nowhere city and you're like, I would never come here. In fact, if someone mentioned, let's go there, I would lose a little respect for them as a person. But I'm here, so I'm going to find out about this place. That's my, I love that kind of shit.
Little know nothing towns.
When
You
you're
get a
forced
good-
to travel.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, your recreational travel time is so limited. You go to France, go to India, go to the good places, you know what I mean? But if you have to do for work, go to Wichita Falls. That's kind of cool because you get to see it. It's this strange part of Texas that has the world's smallest skyscraper. It's a 3-story building that was built because someone didn't understand the blueprints. I'm serious.
The fuck?
I got to see it because
West
I was
Texas.
Yeah, because I was middling for a guy, and he sold a lot of tickets in the middle of nowhere.
Nice. Worst snowstorm I ever got caught in was because we were in some nowhere town in Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Craziest shit I've ever seen. It was started like drizzling mid-show. By the time we got out of the show, it was like shit had hit the fan.
Was it a good show though?
Great show. It's in Bloomer, Wisconsin, but
Bloomer.
it was like the point where cars on the freeway were like having to pull over. You know, like snow was that bad. And I'm from California, so I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah,
I had to get out and piss 2 times in the middle of the road, but there was nobody there.
Yeah, sometimes there's parts of the country that get so much snow that you're like, are you supposed to, is it legal to even keep driving? And they're like, yeah, if you can survive, you can.
Yeah, it's like, it's your call.
If
And then
you're
people
fit.
get stuck and they're like, well, you know, a snowplow will be there first thing in the morning.
First thing, well, it's Friday.
Enjoy
so
your Chrysler LeBaron for the next 9 hours.
actually, first thing Monday morning, we'll see you in 3 days.
We'll see you in 3 days. The Wild are playing tonight, eh?
Yeah, the cat.
Half the city's over at Excel.
It's even wilder when those places don't shut down because they're so used to
Oh, yeah,
inclement
yeah.
weather. And you're like, how the fuck? They're like, yeah, you just go. You just do it, man.
Yeah.
What
It's
do you
crazy
mean?
how-
You don't? Then they act like you're fucking dumb. What do you mean? You ain't
Well,
gonna
in
risk your
Houston-
life to go to the fucking convenience store.
And
It's crazy how many cars don't have 4-wheel drive out there.
Yeah,
A lot of them are just 2-wheel
No, these
drive cars,
people
but they
want
know
to
what the
die.
fuck they do.
You go. Oh, you want to die?
Yeah.
Well, if the good Lord giveth and the good Lord taketh.
We did the show we did was at a brewery too, and they gave us all this free beer. So I was just in the back of the car getting shit housed, and we had to push the car at a certain point. Like once we pulled up to the neighborhood, we had to get out and push the car. And I was so drunk I couldn't even stand, so I was just had one hand on it and I was pretending like I was pushing it. And this girl Lily was like, "No, you got to really dig in." I was
You gotta
like,
really dig in.
my eyes weren't even open. I just had a hand on the back of the
It's
car.
such a
That would be the funniest way to get a DUI, just pushing a car drunk.
Dude,
I almost got a DUI on a bike one
my
time.
buddy got a DUI on a bike, no motor. No motor.
Yeah,
you can
a
get-
bicycle.
You got to be real hammered though. You got to be racist.
And I got one
hammered.
guy who got a warning on a skateboard.
And, well, skateboard's
For
fun
being
Skateboard's
drunk?
iffy.
because skateboard I don't think is a vehicle. You know, bicycles have to ride on
Bicycles
the
are.
road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely ride on the fucking road.
He was drunk on a skateboard?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the
Yeah.
infraction?
Apparently, in some states, it's a DUI.
Who's ever sober on a skateboard? I thought that's
That's-
what those
Who's ever
hoolig-
skateboarding in Utah?
those
That's a better
hooligans
question.
are always.
What was Utah?
Yeah, it's a sober place.
Oh, it's a sober.
Utah's kind of like a Saudi Arabia right in the middle of our shit. Just like a
Did
religious.
you know Utah has the most plastic surgery per capita?
Believe it? Yeah, I believe that.
Tracks.
Are they allowed to do that?
It's. I mean, all the things that are not explicitly
Yeah,
outlawed,
as long as it's
they
not listed
fucking
out.
they
just
do
ramp
this
it
shit
up.
out of.
They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah, you can't drink coffee, but if you want to get your ass implanted.
yeah. That's why they.
I think I fuck with Utah. No.
That's why they make all the movies come to them. You know.
What do you mean? They
Oh,
don't?
Sundance?
Yeah,
Oh.
you're allowed to watch
I
movies.
feel like, see, I don't navigate the dark, like I wouldn't do well in the Midwest for that reason because it's all code word talk,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I don't do that. I do
Because they're
like
so polite.
direct
They don't do. They
communication.
don't like direct.
So I take people at face value, but I don't think I would do well in Utah for that reason. Be like, oh no, I love my husband, and then someone's like, yeah, that means she wants you to fucking fuck her. I'm like, what? I love my husband. What the fucking?
they're looking for a big Jewish buck.
Yeah.
is what they're interested in.
They're looking for a Jewish buck because they intermingle. They need to spread the
A
seed.
Hebrew stallion to
So they need a result of incest to solve their incest problems.
well, because you
Wait,
know,
where did incest come in?
Jews are all inbred.
not all
really?
middle on maybe.
No,
I
we
don't
are.
know.
We're an inbred people.
Oh.
Well,
I was
it's-
going to say that explains a lot, but
They're
I
a
have
lot.
no idea
A
what
better
that
way to
was.
say is limited in their gene selection or whatever. But yeah, that's
Sure.
probably
Yeah. However you want.
Are your allergies cracking off because of the cat?
Yeah, your fat, your thick pussy is destroying my eyes.
Well, Cole brought her some nice toys, so I'll figure that out later. You need Zyrtec or some shit?
Do you have Zyrtec or do you have?
We have like generic Claritin.
If you have generic Claritin and Zyrtec, that would be hot. That would be hot fire. But last time you tried to give me generic Benadryl, which would make me sleepy.
No, I tried to give you Claritin.
No, I would take a Claritin. I love a Claritin.
All right, I'll grab you.
Boy, I love a Claritin so much. You ever been all kinds of itchy and shit, and then you take a Claritin, you're like, damn, I'm ready to go for whatever. My big fear, that's why I don't want to be killed by a lion. I'm like, what if I'm allergic as fuck to that? I'm just all sneezy. You don't have allergies, do you?
Not particularly.
Like you can drink milk like a real man?
Yeah, I drink.
A little. Yeah, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I can do it still, but I know there's going to be a day. Like I talked to Nicole Amy Schreiber sometimes. She's like, can you still do garlic? I'm like, yeah.
She the one who was married to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. She's going to love that.
Yeah.
No, comic. Funny lady.
Nicole's awesome.
Funny lady?
Oh yeah.
They happen.
She gave me such a great compliment on a show one time. Sometimes I just go back just to watch the tape and be like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
What'd she say?
Sounds like a sweet
You don't look like a lesbian?
That was full a little while ago. That's anyway. That's what makes airports more fun.
I don't know. You guys want to watch the clip?
Yeah. Why not?
There's a clip.
I'm just like this watching it.
Are you guys into? I know you're gonna say no, but do you ever?
No.
Do you ever think about unrecognized countries ever? Have you ever spent any time wondering about or wondering?
Sometimes I'll go down a rabbit hole when I find out like the name of a country I've never heard of. But
Oh, okay.
Unrecognized countries.
yeah, what is that?
Like
countries-
Niger?
No,
We don't recognize the root.
I mean, they all look.
But no, it's a country. It's right next to Chad, which makes no sense.
No,
you
but
have the
it's
blackest named country next to the whitest named country.
He's a new BET comic from 2001.
Hey, come on.
What's the deal with the countries up in Africa?
They need a Mexican country next to all three.
I'm
of
gonna
them.
get you a little hand towel.
Dude, I do be sweating.
Yeah, why is black comedy so much more effort? It makes you sweat.
Derives from the church. Because they ain't up there telling jokes. They up there preaching, boy.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you getting towards?
I'm really into, countries have to be recognized by each other. Other like the UN or other foreign big countries have to be like, you exist. We officially.
Where's this going?
But there's some places like Kosovo. You ever heard of that? Or Taiwan.
Is that Balkan, Kosovo?
Yeah, it
Sure
is.
is.
It's
Next to Serbia, right?
Well, it is Serbia, but no, it's the southern part of Serbia.
What's funny about that?
I don't know. I'm just deciding which team I'm on.
Yeah, so Kosovo is the Albanian part of Serbia, right? It's its own country, but Serbia doesn't Serbia is like, this is our shit. It's us.
Let me get a look at this place.
It's
KOSO.
I think they have a good hockey team because they have a great soccer
don't.
team now. I don't know. Well, good is always relative.
How do you spell it?
KOS.
Ovio.
Yeah.
I went with a C.
Whatever. They probably understood. You probably got there too. Zoom out. Yeah, there you go. It's the southern tip of
Right
Serbia.
next to North Macedonia.
Exactly. Yeah.
By the way, no Macedonia.
Yeah. There's no
Just north.
there's no original Macedonia or South Macedonia. There's just North Macedonia. And you know what language they speak in North Macedonia? Bulgarian.
Yeah.
They can understand each other. They call it Macedonia.
And then they got Black Mountain over there.
They got Montenegro.
Yeah.
That's like they're considered like
Lazy Serbs.
isn't that a weird
They're
like
lazy pieces
they're lazy.
of shit.
Montenegro is?
Yeah, just the
because
laziest
They have this
fucking-
beautiful like mountain resort area, like the whole state is just incredibly beautiful, the whole country. And for some reason they're given the stereotype of lazy. It doesn't
Well, it's
make,
by the beach, isn't it? It's
it's got some I don't even know if it's got beach, but it's mountainous. It's got mountains. Beautiful. That's what it is.
here. It's a gorgeous
Black
place.
Mountain. It's so beautiful. Yeah, and incredibly cheap.
Sick.
We're boring the fuck.
Cheap and lazy.
What are you getting at?
Well, there's this one country I'm obsessed with, and it's called
Israel.
No. That one is also semi-unrecognized. At times it was, but they eventually got recognized by everybody. Palestine, that's an unrecognized country. That's
What?
you know what I mean? It's just
Who?
or Taiwan. Taiwan?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of they don't have a
Taiwan. Have you guys seen this? Have you heard of this? This
Have you heard
Taiwan?
of Taiwan?
I was on the internet the other day. I saw this place. Taiwan.
Let me ask you: does Taiwan have a president? Is it a country?
If I had to guess, I'd say they're probably on the emperor system. If I had to service myself a guess.
You're not far off. Well, no, I don't know what they have, but
If I had to guess, I'd assume this might be before your time that they were run by the Surf Ninjas. You guys remember that movie? That Leslie Neeson movie? You don't remember that? Ah, fuck. It's a good one.
sounds good.
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah.
No.
Neeson?
The guy from Airplane.
Yeah, Nielsen. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. It's like three little kids, and their dad is like some kind of Asian. And they go back to visit their grandpa in Asia. They're half white, and they're surfers, and they end up getting in a fight with like ninjas. And somehow there's like a Nintendo's involved.
Makes sense.
I know
like
about
90s flick.
as much about this as you know about Taiwan. Apparently,
You see, Taiwan,
not a real place.
didn't know that. Chinese Taipei?
It's China. China officially is like that's China. That's us. They're just doing their own thing, but that's us for sure.
Well, if it was China, why would they need to take it?
Taiwan is like we're different. We're some other shit.
What's that phrase? One world China, one China.
One China policy?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we got a lot of different systems. We got Hong Kong over here doing its own thing. We got Taiwan, but it's all one China.
Isn't Hong Kong like like the jig is up, like it's no longer British
It
control.
hasn't been British since 1999. They had a 100-year lease. The British would always like
Right before Y2K, they were like, we got to offload some data.
What was Y2K like? Were you guys like concerned about that?
No, I was 8. 6.
You were like 20, right?
I was like 35.
Like a junior in college.
Yeah.
You were
I was like 11, I think.
you were coding at that point, huh?
No, I think I was 11.
I remember that movie 2012 got me.
Why?
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
John
because the
Cusack?
Mayans.
Oh, because
No,
the
yeah,
Mayan
that
thing?
was a
Yeah.
scary-
Mayans were up to something.
Dude, 2012 was so scary that
Was that the one where there's like a giant tidal wave and there's a boat
course.
at the top of it?
it's when the Mayan calendar ended. Like so, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Aztecs and Mayans, and just whatever. If you're imagine you're a Mayan slave making the calendar for the emperor, you're gonna just pick a date to finish on,
Right.
you know. But there was a lot of people that believed 2012 was such a big apocalypse that they like took out a bunch of fucking loans and credit cards.
Yeah, Spencer Pratt, future mayor of LA.
Yeah,
For 2012?
he was one of the guys. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. Are you
He
serious?
did that, and then in during COVID, he bought a bunch of crystals.
Oh yeah, well, but a lot of people look. That doesn't mean anything. A lot of morons bought a bunch of things. And look, I was working in those scams. Okay, he's a good guy for buying crystals. We were selling NFTs. That's crystals for an even dumber person.
Yeah, that was the dumbest fucking shit ever.
The thing that made me leave was someone sent
It's
me
a picture of a monkey with sunglasses.
See, I was over here getting mad though. I was like, "This is stupid," and then everyone who was doing it was like, "Yeah, fucking obviously it's
obviously it's
stupid."
dumb, but Wall Street's behind it. And
people
you're
are
like,
buying
what
it,
did
yeah.
you just say? Like
But those are gone, right? Like nobody's fucking with NFTs.
people are still
anymore at
using
all.
them for stuff. Yeah, they assume that like, oh yeah, that was the first wave, but there'll be another. Like it's not fully dead, but yeah, mostly it's gone as a fad. You're right. But anyway, where did this come from?
Taiwan.
That's right.
Taiwan and Chinese Taipei are the same thing, right?
Chinese Taipei, I believe, is how they're referred to often.
when they play baseball for children.
Yeah, the Little League World Series, they're called Chinese Taipei.
Yeah,
and in the 1998 hitboxing game, knockout.
Because I think that isn't that what the capital city is also called, like Taipei.
Taipei.
Yeah.
Taipei.
Anyway,
Stop touching your fucking
I can't
eyes.
even stop.
Your allergies piss me off.
your cat is
Like I
fucking
watch you and I'm like,
voracious.
ugh.
China used to not have a seat at the UN. It used to be the country that wasn't recognized by
Well,
the
was
whole
it just
world.
like a little pad on the ground?
Well, they say crisscross applesauce.
No, the whole world used to recognize Taiwan.
It was a big gold throne.
The whole world recognized Taiwan because during the Chinese Civil War, it was like the communists versus the nationalists. The nationalists lost the war and retreated to Taiwan as a little island. And they're like, we don't give up. We're just still doing the Chinese Civil War. We're just regrouping for now.
I think if you win the Little League World Series, you earn
your
dominion as a country. You get to go kiss what's that state, Lamity Field? You get to go kiss Mr. Lamity on the head, and they go, "We now W a country." 7-3,
Did those
and
boys
we're not a
bring it home?
country.
That's
Those
so-
boys brought it home.
Yeah, they brought it home. Chinese Taipei's won a few times.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I love that they love baseball over there.
I love that we're derailing Radu's big.
No, it's not. It's,
No,
not,
I'm
it's
interested.
nothing.
I'm
I have
super
nothing
interested
really.
in this. I'm super interested.
All right, hold on, go.
There's a
ahead,
bunch
finish.
of. So I'm just saying, there's countries like Taiwan doesn't have a seat in the United Nations.
Okay.
Did you know that? They used to, and then at some point, China
What is it? Just like a little pad on the ground?
got me twice. They used to have a seat there, and they used to be the country that we would call China officially, and then other China got so big,
What do they want to be called? Big China?
they wanted to be called real China. You're like, obviously, you're like 1% of China. They're like, we're real China. We're super. So anyway, for the longest time, the Western world was like, fuck you, communist China. That's real China. And then communist China got so big and started like being like, we'll make everybody socks. And they were like, all right, you're
So
real.
China was not balling for a while there.
Long, like 30
they were like
years.
an afterthought.
A good,
When was
what,
this?
49 through 1974, like a hot minute.
Was it just like textile production that changed all their shit?
It was the fact that they were no. The fact that they were going to start opening up. Like Richard Nixon went there in the 70s, and they were like, okay,
It was like, there's probably socks.
we can use the slaves here. That's like kind of what it was.
People got it right. They're bringing back slaves.
It took them another 20, 30 years from there, whatever. to
That's
start.
Nixon. I'm Richard Nixon.
I'm Richard Nixon. I was
We're bringing back slaves.
born too late for American slavery, but just in time for Chinese slavery.
Isn't it funny to picture Richard Nixon doing his hair in the morning?
They love him in China, by the way. His Secretary of State, Henry
He's
Kissinger.
very cartoonish.
That's not why they. Funny enough, the reason why they liked Richard Nixon in China is because of Romania. Because our dictator, who was always wheeling and dealing, trying to suck everyone off from every angle, he brought
Physically, not metaphorically.
both.
For Romania.
He's like, my people are starving. I must suck your dick.
That's real leadership.
What do they call it? The Romanian leader, like a chancellor or something?
Dr. President.
Dr. President. He goes back and he just baby birds the rest of the country. Little droplets of
He
comments.
was general secretary of the Communist Party and president. He had all kinds of right titles. Sometimes they'll give themselves like way too many, like first of his name, bearer of the flag, whatever, all that kind of Game of Thrones
That's
stuff.
sick.
Who was the Chinese guy
who
who gave himself his own chicken?
What do you mean?
General So? Was that Can you imagine? That guy rules.
You know for sure Trump asked.
I hate how long it took me to catch on to that.
Trump asked to meet him for sure this week. when he was in
General
China.
So?
So wait, why are you hiding, old so?
We have to find out where he's keeping all these bell peppers.
But Taiwan is funny because we defend it militarily. We commit a bunch of money and always like, hey, if you fuck with it, we'll send our people over there and we'll die for it. But then we're like, we don't let them in the UN because we fuck with big China so much. We're like, whatever you want to, whatever your deal is, that's what we'll pretend.
I mean, if you got to deal with Coca-Cola, you're not going to hit up RC.
I know, but you imagine if they're like, you can't sell RC in the stores. You got to sell it outside the store. Like, that's almost what like big China's asking of, like, you can't even there's no US embassy in Taiwan. Most countries can't have official relationships with Taiwan. They're just like,
Just because China's punking them? How
China-
close are they? Are they bordered?
I mean, they're like 2 miles away. Like they're like really, really close. Like
And how big is
they're like a
Taiwan?
little island. Maybe not 2 miles away, but they're like a little island, not very far at all away from China. Like
I believe it's about 50 nautical miles.
maybe he's right. Yeah, that sounds right. Damn, you've been studying.
There was a kid who went to my
Specifically
school.
nautical.
You've been reading your Barron's newspaper every morning, huh?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for him to grow up.
There was
No,
a kid
no,
who went to my
that's-
school in seventh
sorry.
grade.
The
who was
newspaper
from
for rich
Taiwan.
guys. I thought you might
Barron's?
get that. Yeah,
No.
This place looks nice.
it is nice.
No, it's an incredible place.
It's got a very
Have you
good.
been?
Are you into Asians? There's this TikTok guy who, like those passport bros.
I like the
who,
guys,
just
but the women are
capitalize
a
on
little.
like pussy arbitrage. Like if you're a loser, like that, like
Yeah,
if you go to like
suck-
Colombia
Yeah, if you suck ass, go to this country.
or
'cause-
like Vietnam, like they'll point at like the white guy, fat white guy walking around, and they'll call him like LBH. They'll go LBH, and these guys are like, what does that mean? They go, oh, they're calling you loser back home. So there's white guys who are they're called
can tell.
LBHs, and they
Oh
just
my
own
God.
it now. And they're like, yeah, if you want like docile, subservient women, you go to this part of Southeast Asia. You want like hot, spicy chicks, you go here. And they're just like giving you the horniest
Watch this,
roadmap.
watch
Yeah,
this,
there-
watch- oh,
there's-
it's empty.
It's like the road to El Dorado for fucking
it's really bizarre that it's become like
venereal
public.
diseases.
Because those guys used to be ashamed for a while. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I suck back in Poland or in Canada. I'm obvious pedophile. But I go to this part of Thailand and I'm actually kind of cool.
And that's more than anything. They just want to be cool.
Yeah.
It's not even really
Yeah, but they're
about
still
the
walking
pussy.
around with like a flat top and a Tommy Bahama shirt, and you're like, dude, you can't even get it right. You're the new guy.
Yeah.
Your DJ Qual's the new guy, and you fucking it up again.
Whenever I travel, when I used to travel by myself or with my like other just like friends before my wife, those guys would always find me and be like, oh, you're like me. You're like,
You're trying to go fuck.
You're another loser trying to find people. I'm like, no.
No, I'm just here with my fellas.
I'm literally here doing tourism. I'm here to look at a museum or something. Like, you're here to like fuck a fucking
I'm
child,
here to
right?
collect facts that I can speak into a microphone in 15 years.
Like, I'm not joking. Like in India, I met a Polish guy who was like that, who just like every other thing he said, I was like, this is
That's a crazy place to go troll for sniz.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Well, he wasn't even just doing that. He did that secondarily. But
He had early code.
He was trolling for like, he's like, yeah, you can make them work for like no money, basically, and like tell,
Jesus.
and like they do all kinds of crazy hours, no unions. And I was like, I don't have any companies. I don't like do it. He's like, you can make a company and just have that. He was really trying to talk me
It's
into
like impossible to lose money
exploiting
that way.
people that we were visiting. We were there to visit them, and he was like, dude, you have to jump on this opportunity to exploit them. Like,
When in Rome, you must attack the Romans.
it was,
When in Rome, you must make the Romans work for you for no money.
and then he was like, and then he had we went to a dinner, me and my buddy TJ and this guy, I don't know if his name is Paul, I don't remember, but he was like
Polish?
Yeah, he was a Polish guy. We did a bunch he was like always making jokes and we were laughing, haha, whatever. And I'm Romanian, so we laugh about our communal kind of fucked up communist background. But then at some point he gets real serious. He's like, for real, okay, we have to talk. Like, so in America, the black people, it's a problem. But he didn't say black people. He said that word you can't say.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Mignon? I heard you could say that. It's okay on HBO. You can say it.
I was one of the few times I saw a lot of fucked up things in India. I saw people with like dysentery and like children that were ready to die and cows that were split in half. But that moment really,
Jesus, India's
What kind of brothel were you at?
even the tourist places.
How many rupees did you have to pay?
we took a bunch of trains, so we got to see not only this stuff. You know how like if you drive in between states in America, like you're like, damn, that shit's pretty fucked up sometimes, dude. In between cities in India was rough because for some reason, and it's not some reason, it's like old style reasons. A lot of like little improvised villages and stuff would be right by the train station. You know what I mean?
What do you mean improvised?
So like
all we need is a one building suggestion to get this place started.
The guy from Wichita Falls was like, hold on, the second time I could do it.
You're looking out the window, you see the train station right as you're leaving, right? And then immediately you see like a bunch of like weird like panels and stuff, and like people just living in shanty towns right next to the train station. So you're seeing into people's living rooms, quote unquote.
It's like downtown LA.
It's like that, but it's a lot more people, and it's everywhere. Downtown LA is one part. Like, it's the smallest part of the U.S.
It's like a stretch.
This is everywhere in between cities. Is that just there's improvised housing?
It's what it felt like in Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Yeah,
Literally, it's like people have like their roof is like a steel.
No,
sheet.
these roofs were gone. I saw into the lives of about 60 people. Like just on this one train ride, I was like, I see how you're living. Like I see.
So if it rains, like that's your living room.
Yeah,
Living room's the pool now.
These weren't.
Does it rain in India?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And when it rains in monsoon season, it's like a monsoon is a hurricane that doesn't have wind. It just sits there and rains for a month. It just dumps all over you.
Is that what a monsoon is?
Yeah,
I thought a monsoon was just a.
It's like a.
I thought it was a.
It's a long,
hemispheric.
a crazy amount of fucking.
Huh.
I got stuck in one in a beautiful village in India. Beautiful mountain village, and we were like, whatever, it's so pretty here. We don't even care that we're stuck in a little bit of rain. And then all these fucking
and then it
Started
stopped.
fleeing.
no, all these centipedes came
And the
out.
smells rose up.
Like 6 centipedes popped up in our fucking hotel room because of the rain. Because they freaked out. They thought they were gonna drown. And the guy was like, "Yes, call us, please. This will kill you. We have to get this." And we're like, "What?" You're like, "Should we get it out right now?" He's like, "Yeah, probably. Don't stand next." Like, it was like a huge deal. It was a massive, crazy,
A
scary.
centipede?
They're super poisonous, yeah, and they're hard to get out.
They're some of the most poisonous insects on earth.
Yeah, so we got stuck somewhere.
How did it smell in India?
It was beautiful. I don't know what you're trying to set me up for.
How did it smell?
Sometimes really, really good.
Like,
Okay, I've never been to India. I'm just curious.
Sometimes there was some rough, weird things going on, but a lot. It's like Romania. Romania smells like shit so much.
Does it?
Most countries that aren't the West. Think about this: if you have you have to live on $500 a month, right? Deodorant is a completely unnecessary expenditure. It's what you're wasting like $4 every week for why? Fuck that.
So why do you like communism? If that's
I'm not saying I'm just saying I'm used to a part of the world that stinks. So I don't know that like other countries stink that much differently.
right?
Because I'm from a stinky place where like small amount of people.
Sometimes I like a little stink.
Yeah, you are your mom's pussy.
Is that?
Huh?
It's fucking hilarious. Jim.
And a lot
you.
of the like I didn't eat spicy food before I went to India, and then all of a sudden I went there and I was like, oh my fucking god, this is crazy. But you know what's funny? It takes 2 planes to get there from America. You fly like here to Europe and then Europe to India. That Europe to India plane, it starts smelling.
One to get across the ocean, one
This
to get
is
through
what
the
I got
smell
in trouble
barrier.
for in the meeting.
That Europe to India plane starts smelling like India.
And you
halfway through.
let me get in trouble for this exact
because
thing.
he was like quoting me as if I was a bunch of people that he's talked to before.
You just let me take. This was the thing in the PR meeting. I go, yeah, like you get on a plane and go to India. They pop the fucking lids of the food. It starts smelling like shit. And they were like, excuse me?
Everyone's like, oh my god.
Everyone's like, excuse, what are you?
He's so problematic.
Are you insinuating? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, the food smell. It's good. It tastes good. That's why British food doesn't
some of
smell
it,
bad.
I don't even know if it was food, dude. I remember one lady was next to me and she pulled out like some weird jelly, and I was like, oh, I think she's gonna eat that. She just rubbed it all over her feet.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not joking. It was like a type of balm
On her feet?
It was like a lotion. Yeah, it was like we as dumb idiots, we
You
just
still
kept.
like airports?
Huh?
You like American airports?
This was on the plane. On the plane, I get it because Romanian people act Romanian on the plane out of Romania too. You know what I mean? And they especially used to like 20 years ago.
What does that look like? Acting Romanian.
When I was a kid, one time I opened the overhead compartment to put my backpack.
A lot of touching.
Are they a warm white?
Yeah,
They're like a touchy
kissing.
Italian.
Yeah,
white.
well, they do the kissing. Two sides.
They do.
They really like.
That's why COVID hit them so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we're kissing each other.
They're all making out with their grandparents.
it's a nice. Those whites are cool though. I fuck with those whites.
They also
Yeah.
they kiss mummified saints in their churches. So if they'll have like
I
mummified,
think it makes them fertile.
yeah, if they have
Wait,
like a mummified remains of like a guy that became a saint 300 years ago, and it's just like they'll have his forehead exposed. If you're
He is the saint of going down on a women. I have to kiss his.
Wait, like a 400-year-old dead guy?
yeah, a 400-year-old dead guy, they'll rub a little cotton on his forehead and put that in a baggie for guys like me and you because we're young. But if you're old, you just kiss the fucking dead guy right on the.
Wait, why would old mean you can kiss?
Because you're closer to the hole.
Oh, so it's like who cares?
Who cares if you die from
Right.
it's like good luck and it's like good for God likes it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they think.
What?
They think God likes it when you kiss a dead guy.
That's why countries that are so inundated with religion are like you're just fucking retarded, man.
Yeah. He was telling me, he's like, Romania is like one of the countries that's like it's super homod. It's all one.
It's all 93% Christian.
I'm like, that's true, but we're not all the same kinds of Christian. Most of us, like 40 something to 60%
Catholic,
are Orthodox.
forehead kisser, foreskin kisser.
Yeah. And then we have Catholics, Armenians, and then a bunch of Baptists. We got like like crazy evangelical like snake church people. We have that in Europe. They like don't drink, but they like
Yeah, what kind of fucked up animal are they parading around? You have to have this sloth climb up on your back.
I don't know what they do. Their churches are just like houses, so like they'll buy like the shittiest little house and be like, "This is a beautiful church, brother." And I'm like, "That's
It's not that much different. Like in the valley,
Yeah.
there's a spot like a Mexican, like I don't know what you'd call it, but like an old school Mexican Catholic church.
every
right
other
up the
block
street.
in LA is one of these like discount ass churches. I like it. There's something cultish about it. There's something bizarre about it. But they don't run shit here. In Romania, they run a lot of the business. It's bizarre. It's like they've become like a business
like in
community
the medieval times. Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's funny. So we're like, we might be a lot of Christians. There's not a lot of atheists, I guess, but we're not all of the same denomination.
What are the atheists like in Romania?
Oh my God, so few. But they just have to pretend.
Are they Scarlet Letter people?
No, even them, even most like atheists, quote unquote, go to church like 15
Just
times.
sitting there like in the shadows. I don't want to fucking play 3 cards.
You probably still go to church like 15 to 30 times a year, just because you're like, there's like
It's just where you meet. That's where you get pussy.
because there's so many holidays and you have to take old people all the time, and you know what I mean, like or
You got some hotties up in Romania?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big part of the burden.
What is it? Latvia is supposed to have the most beautiful women, right?
No, Romania.
Bullshit.
Is it? Yeah, I'm not.
There's no way
never making it up.
your genes
The men
translate to hot women.
the men.
You look
Why
like
is it with countries like that?
The men look
Eastern
like
European
shit.
countries.
The men look like Barney
You
Rubble.
look like a
at
bird.
best. I am lucky. If I'm lucky, dude. That's what's so mean about it is that the women are really hot and
No
the
way.
men look like complete dog shit. The men look like Dracula's like dentist. You know what I mean? And they're not even nice to the women. That's the crazy part.
That's why they get them.
They're not even nice to them. They're like straight up cavemen. But yeah, you can look it up.
I just looked up Romanian woman. This is what came up.
He's really good with the phone bits. He does great phone bits. He's really good with that.
You gotta put that away. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrific.
You know what would be funny if you did a podcast and like it was like a guest that they didn't know you. It was like a like a real nice to meet you, thank you for coming type thing. And maybe you had like a dish right here. And it was covered, and then like halfway through, you're just like in the middle of a conversation, you just go, yeah, I don't know. I spent most of my younger years like doing this, and that, and you uncover the lid, and it's just a piece of shit. Just watch their reaction.
Dude, I was filming this short film with my buddy today, and we're in between scenes, and he goes, how's your piece? I go, my dick? He goes, yeah. I go, it's fine. He goes, you want to see mine? I go, not right now.
Was it burn?
He unzips his pants, pulls it down in front of the sound guy who neither of us know.
He told me
whips
this
his
too.
entire dick out and balls. He has the biggest balls I've ever seen. It looked like a leather like coin purse. Like it was like leathery.
Do I know this guy?
No. Hopefully you will one day.
Just random film guy. And he was like, yeah, this guy just pulled his whole dick
And I'm
and
like,
balls
dude,
out
you
on
can
me.
never make it.
I was like, you
Like,
just had your
'cause-
first Diddy moment, like in Hollywood? That's amazing.
Yeah, doing a short film.
I
But
couldn't
they
tell
were
if he was
impressive.
bragging.
Dude,
I was
get
like,
to the top.
He had
he's
the best
bragging
balls I've
about-
ever seen.
They were good balls.
It was just the sack was insane. It didn't stop. He had like
Smooth?
There was like a growth hormone thing that went wrong in his teen years.
That's like the bit I'm trying to do about like if people don't like to see like men's genitals, but they love to see humongous dicks. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
They want to see a dick.
Fuck, I'll see a big dick.
If it's way too big, people.
I'll see anybody's dick. I'll take a look.
I don't want to see a small
Do you
dick.
think if there
Small
wasn't
dicks are gross.
Do you think if there wasn't a societal stigma around being gay, do you think you would have sucked a dick or two in your life? Because I'm not sure when I in that situation, I feel uncomfortable. Yeah, right.
Only
No,
'cause I've
probably not.
Only because I always like need like a tank of gas or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, that would be like it would be a form of currency, I think.
Yeah.
The
How much
phrase wouldn't
further
be
could
"you
we
scratch
get-
my back" anymore. You know what I mean?
Dude, if we started sucking cock, dude, that would even the score.
It would
What do you
normalize.
mean even the score?
Chicks get to suck cock and get to make it in the world, but we don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess you and I don't because we're principled men. But what is the principle built on? It's built on a faulty foundation.
How long you been harboring this?
I saw his dick today and I was like, it was a nice dick.
Oh, and you just want to make your way up the
I go,
ladder?
I'm going to hate this. It's not bad.
You're allowed to feel that. You're allowed to have that.
It's fine.
But I didn't want it in my mouth.
Just in and around your face.
No, I didn't want
Would
it
you-
anywhere
all right.
in and around my face anywhere. But I was saying if I didn't have the stigma,
You wanted it.
would I be like, yeah, I'll suck a cock?
You wanted it in your presence, like as part of your entourage.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to feel that way. I was like, if I haven't seen your dick, like you're not one of my best
not
friends.
really that close.
He's
yeah.
not my best friend. I've never seen his dick. The teacher would be like,
Did it
who
have
are
that
your
kind of
best
draw, like the type of guy who like walks into a room and like illuminates the room?
I used to do that as a kid. No
You
underwear.
used to do that.
I used to wear no underwear until some woman convinced me that my penis would fall off if I didn't wear underwear, and that worked.
Who was this woman?
She was my parents worked. She was my nanny. You know, she was a sweet woman. And I would just
She was like, Cole, I can't see your dick and balls every day. You have to put underwear on.
because I do little tricks.
Sounds like you got
I do
molested.
the outline. I'd be like, oh
No, he wishes he got molested. He's one of those guys.
I was basketball shorts, no underwear, just playing at recess. I was just felt free, just
She's
like
Cole,
Jason Williams,
the whole
white
house
chocolate.
smells like balls.
Your fucking asshole
I
catching
was
a
like
breeze.
7 years old. I didn't have ass sweat or ass stank at that time, I guess.
Did you shit out of your ass at 7 years old? Let
Yeah, but it's
me
not
tell
like
you something, buddy. It stunk.
No, but you know how grown men have like a different.
I'm
scent
one of
in
those
their
guys.
ass?
My ass didn't stink till I was like 9, 10. I'm just one of those guys.
No. You have you had a poop smell from not wiping. But you know how grown men have like that musty man smell that happens post puberty.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I was a little 7-year-old boy.
You know,
You think that like shit? That's what you were at your least wipeable face.
Isn't it?
That was
crazy
like when
to
somebody
think-
told you like, oh, 2, 3, and you're good. You go, all right, 1, 2, 3.
Dude,
Your ass is just covered in shit.
I was probably running around with a poopy booty.
Yeah, 100%.
But yet my asshole itches more now.
how does this podcast always turn into this?
Why does my asshole itch more now than when I wasn't wiping adequately?
You have worms now.
Is that has to be it?
Yeah. Yeah, you seem like a guy that's gotten worms many times.
How do you get rid of worms?
Ivermectin.
Really?
Yeah, horse
They
de-
fucking
like,
lied.
It-
Liberals
it's actually
lied.
it's dewormer.
It's dewormer, yeah, real dewormer.
I have some natural shit in the kitchen you can take.
No, but that'll just make the worm stoned. It doesn't-
That'll just piss him off. You don't want to do that.
I need them out.
You don't want to poke the bear.
No, you probably don't have worms. No, I'm joking. But maybe, that is one, like, in dogs.
It would be funny if we did deworm Cole and then he shrunk to like a normal man size. His forearms just went.
It was the worms, dude. It probably is. I probably,
Turns out Cole was all worms.
There's a guy Channing size inside.
I have osmosis Jones.
There's a
inside of
worm
me.
my size just living inside of your skeletal structure.
It is freaky because,
Hold on. No, go ahead.
in other countries, like when they eat raw fish, they're like, yeah, you're supposed to deworm like every year. I'm like, every year? Not like every decade maybe or
No,
something. like,
raw fish is a fucking scam.
is it?
For sure. Why the fuck are we eating that shit? It has worms in it? Fuck no.
I don't eat fish, period.
It doesn't necessarily
especially
have
not
worms in
cooked.
it. Like what they do is most sushi grade fish, when they catch it, they super freeze it. Like they like insta freeze it. That's like to a temperature colder than like any freezer can
That's
get.
why when you go get sushi and they're like, they caught it this day. You're like, they caught it today. You're like, no, that's bad.
Yeah, unless they unless
insane.
they have that deep freeze shit on which they usually do on a lot of boats. That's what kills the parasites is going to like minus 100 degrees or some shit like that.
I don't think you should eat fish, period.
Why?
Because that's like another world. Dude, the ocean's like another. That's like fucking
fuck with
Simple
seafood.
truths.
Yeah.
dude. That's like another fucking planet. Those creatures don't. They don't breathe the same we do, and you want to fucking ingest
They do.
that?
They breathe oxygen. They just get it from water.
Yeah, water world.
See,
That's
but that
fucking
was the thing.
Kevin Costner
Do
weirdo
you
mutant
believe?
shit.
Do you believe in evolution?
Yes,
Why?
heavily. Because
Yeah,
I took
same.
Anthropology 101.
Yeah, same.
So you're telling me those guys in that different world, one of them was like, you know what? I'm feeling brave today. Like, that's retarded.
Do you not? You don't believe in that?
I used to, and then I thought about it. The guy who showed me his balls told me that evolution was not real, and I should.
No, it definitely. But it took
A lot happened to you today.
It took 90 million years. It wasn't like a day.
But how does that? But it doesn't make any sense.
You know
because
what?
they
That
said-
is one of the weird the evolution of
It makes no
aquatic
sense.
animal to land breathing or oxygen breathing mammal, not gills or any of that shit.
It makes no sense. How if the decisions that you make in your life do not affect your DNA at all? They do not change your DNA. So it's only through like mutation and fucking God. I don't know.
Genetic drift.
Well, it's
So over 90, but how do you get from the water to the air and
So
not
this-
die and
this-
live long enough to pass that mutation? It
This
doesn't
little-
make any fucking sense.
This little fish basically was getting to the mud, right? It wasn't getting out of the water.
It was just breathing.
It was hiding from
more
predators.
oxygen than it used
It was
to.
hiding from predators in the
it's
mud.
about-
And you do that for like 90 million years. You adapt two things. One, you start getting out of the mud into the air, and you have like maybe dual gills and lungs or whatever. This is again millions and
But
millions
how?
of
But
years.
something happens in that 90.
It's a literal mutation.
develop- yeah,
it's
it's a
about
mutation,
gene
yeah.
pools.
But
So
who
like,
mutates? God does. God causes the
I
mutation.
guess maybe whatever. Sure, it doesn't matter. Something does it, right? The natural
It's
force.
necessity.
God's like, that little slug needs my help.
I don't think. You think God's that boring that he's watching something?
Well, dude, but it's like, I think atheism is the single dumbest ideology you can have.
Why? It makes the most sense.
Because you're like, there's nothing. It's like, well, something created nothing?
I don't
How
think.
does nothing create nothing? That doesn't make any sense.
I think the weirdest thing is why people are hung up on what. It's clear from most of reality that there's no God or an afterlife. But
well, that, obviously. But I'm saying whatever force created this,
why does that matter?
it does matter. Because evolution is bullshit.
no, what are you talking
No,
about?
you're talking
No, you've
there's
been
an
poisoned.
actual-
You've been
you're
poisoned by the
talking
fucking school system.
hard talk here.
No. You saw a beautiful set of nuts today, and you're fucking jaded. You got your mouth is watering.
How did he
right
evolve
now.
to get those big of nuts and I don't have those? That's what I'm upset about.
You can track. So this is the beauty of evolution is that it takes a long, long time. But genetic drift does not. Like
What's genetic drift?
genetic drift is when like
It's an unreleased version of Fast and the Furious, where
no, it's when like a group of animals will get stuck, separated from a herd or whatever to an island that forms because like a river all of a sudden is
like
there.
the Galapagos.
And then those animals will get smaller, like the not the animals themselves, but the offspring will be smaller the next year or whatever because they're adapting to how small the island is.
Really?
Have you heard that? Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing they teach you in anthropology. So genetic drift can happen pretty quickly where all of a sudden, like a specific pool of sparrows that got separated from another herd, they all have a mutation or something, whatever, that allows them to catch more
It's like
worms
how
at night or whatever.
locusts turn into locusts when there's a certain environmental trigger, whereas if that trigger never happens, they never, or like pigs turn into wild boars if they're in the wild.
I guess, yeah, some
Yeah.
shit like
Captivity.
that.
well,
So-
it's about like there's mutation and there's a gene pool, and it happens out of necessity and then survival of the fittest. So whatever your need for your environment, whoever has the best ability to procreate and then live out their life, that gene is gonna survive.
Also, McDonald's has a blue Sprite now. We haven't talked about that.
Is it good?
It's incredible.
Why is it blue?
It's Baja Blast.
That's bullshit. No, that's absolutely bullshit because it started out clear. How the fuck did it turn blue?
No, it's been blue the whole time.
Did God just zap blue into it?
Smart ass. You know what I'm saying. You
No,
know
at what
evolution.
point did the Sprite
No,
turn
because
blue?
people are going to listen to this. Two people are going to listen to this, and they're going to go, "Oh, that guy's retarded." I'm not saying I don't
Most people,
believe
most
in.
people.
No, but I'm not saying I don't believe in evolution. I'm saying the way they taught it to us is incomplete at best.
Who taught it to you?
Some moronic fucking
Some guy with his balls
humanities
out.
teacher. No, he didn't. That was after I graduated.
You learned it in college or in high school?
In high school.
I see. I feel like that's not a great time to probably.
What are they
learn it.
supposed to
If you
teach
took
you?
Anthropology
College.
101 in
Yeah, I
college,
learned it in
you would
college.
go, I get it.
Well, I was an AP class, kid. They were like, "Yeah, we
And then
you hear
you were-
about this shit, you're ready for this."
Autistic person class?
I don't know. It means advanced placement.
Advanced. You wouldn't.
does it?
I didn't know if you went to government school or what. I don't.
Did you go to government school?
Yeah, I went to government school. I'm in the CIA.
You seem like a government school type.
I told you, Texas was really fucked up.
Where are you from? Bakersfield?
He's from Lancaster.
I'm from Bakersfield Jr.
Lancaster. Lancaster?
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah. It's not
Palmdale.
fucking, Palmdale, Lancaster. It's not that fucking Philly Amish bullshit, Lancaster.
He's from the high desert.
The high desert.
Did you like it over there?
I like it more now that I'm older. I hated it. Like, I liked it when I was little. In my, early adulthood, I fucking hated it till I got out. And now I'm starting to really appreciate it for what it is.
Because you're into meth now.
More into math, more Republican,
Just getting more,
more
you're
racist.
getting more like, get away.
No.
Get away. But that happens, I think, to older men.
No, fuck you, first of all.
No, I'm not saying you're old. You're getting older. You're not old.
What it really is I've done shows there now.
Yeah.
And they're the best shows I've ever done.
Really?
They respond well.
1,000%.
Because they're just normal.
It's a weird mixed bag because it's still Southern California, but it's not Hollywood. It's not, what else? Like, what else is like a big popular thing? Like, I describe
It's
it like
not
this.
San Diego.
It's not San Diego. It's not like exactly like, Hollywood, LA culture. It's not surf culture. It's not like Big Bear snowboard mountain culture.
Meth culture.
It's a bunch of people who want to be all those things because they're just on the outskirts and they're just far enough away from Bakersfield where it's like, all right, we're not exactly the cowboys. We're not exactly like the Hollywood hipsters. We're not exactly the surfers, the snowboarders, the yada, yada, yada. But they all want to be that a little bit more.
It's where Aaron Brockovich happened. If you ever watched that movie, that's kind
Right.
of
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
What
I
is
love that movie.
Bakersfield?
I love telling people that.
No, it's not.
It is. I promise you. It's that part
It's
of
where, it's where the Salton Sea is from. And that was a meth movie.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
south.
Aaron Brockovich was like Arizona.
no, it was California.
Really?
Yeah, I would love.
No, that's like Palm Springs though.
I'll show it to you.
Look it up.
We're always having a fact check on this. We're a fact checking podcast.
I would know that.
I recently saw that fucking movie and I was like, that's not far from here
shit.
at all. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's
I think
not-
you're wrong.
Maybe it's a different locality, but it's not far from there.
I think you're
Hinkley,
wrong.
California, a small community in the Mojave Desert.
Where Inkley? Yeah, it's not Palmdale.
Is that? Oh, okay. All right.
Palmdale, Lancaster is the Mojave Desert, but it's not.
Hinkley, California.
How far is that from you? You think?
John Hinckley, that's the man who
Couldn't tell
shot
you.
John F. Kennedy.
That's the guy. Is he? Wait, no. Wait.
Yeah, the Secret Service agent who accidentally shot him.
No. John Hinckley is the guy who tried to shoot Reagan.
All right, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, John Hinckley is the Philadelphia comic who goes up at the end of Dead of the Night. Oh no, that's Lou Hinkle. My bad. I apologize.
I thought that was
everybody.
Don
No,
Harris.
I promise you, John Hinckley is the man that shot Ronald Reagan. Did not kill him.
No, John Hinckley.
He went to jail for 30 years. Now he's out and he does folk music, and every venue that he books bans him because he's like, no, you shot the president. You can't do music.
Can you imagine the only
Is it
two
any
people
good?
who can't? The only two people who like cannot perform in Los Angeles are John Hinckley and Kramer.
And Ian Ira Russo.
Fucking yeah. That's honestly elite company to be in.
Right.
Isn't it crazy that Kramer never went anywhere else to try?
No, he did. He went to a lot of places. That night, apparently.
Why didn't we hear about it?
That night-
Oh, I know he went out that. I know he like went and did like a belly room spot.
Yeah,
like,
did like a
walked
set.
down the street, was like,
Got to get another one in, folks.
It's all about the reps.
yeah, I bombed that. No,
I don't think he really, like, back then, so few people got taped that if it happened to him once, he was like, I'm going to get taped forever. There's no way to ever do it again. So I think he was like, it's not possible. And then by the time that the, what's it called?
But like
the yonder bags and straight, like where they pouch your
today,
phone.
somebody would just transition that into like a different market. Like look at someone like Ben Bankis.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he would just be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna do fucking,
He was
Tony
from
crap.
old show business. I mean, Michael
I
Richards
know it's
had been around since the 70s or something. You know what I mean? Like he probably had been saying crazy shit like that for dozens of years, and people were like, finally, it caught up to him. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen in a vacuum. That's the other thing.
I mean, this is gonna be a crazy take, but I don't think it was like anything harbored. I think he was bombing. And he tried to pivot into like just getting any sort of a reaction. And he thought maybe some people
that's
would.
how to do it. Let me ask you. When he was yelling, it was at the second level, yes?
Yeah.
No. It was downstairs, I think.
No, he was yelling at a guy on
I
the second
thought it was the
level.
second
Really?
level because
Yes.
when you're performing on that stage, you can't see anyone in the second level. It's all dark. So for him to hear that voice and be like, oh, I know exactly who the fuck said that.
I thought you can see people getting
me
up
laugh.
in the main area or whatever, but it's not even that he's like, because he screams the N-word or whatever a bunch of times, sure. But then he says something insane where he's like, 40 years ago, you'd be upside down with a fork in your hat.
Did he?
That's the undefendable
that
part.
part is like, what the fuck is that? It's something where like,
that's in the archives version of that clip.
it's
If you can
so
find it.
crazy.
Oh, it's
there-
not
I
in
mean,
the commercial version of that.
Well, the commercial version's on the TMZ tour bus. If you stand outside the Laugh Factory when TMZ drives by, they don't talk about like,
You know
this is
that's
the
like-
world famous Laugh Factory.
go, "This is where Kramer."
Richard Pryor used to perform here. So and so used to perform here. They go, this is where Kramer did that bullshit. Play that.
You know that had to be a joke someone pitched to Shane at the roast of Kevin Hart. They're like, 40 years ago, you'd be upset. Someone had to be like, mention Kramer. That would be good.
Which is funny because Bill Burr has an exact joke just like that, but it's about women.
Which joke?
When he's doing like I forget which rant it's part of, but it's when I think it's part of the housekeeper joke. Like 40 years ago, I'd be able to beat you with the back of a fucking mop handle.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Similar joke.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of
Equally as funny.
I'm sure there's a lot of times Michael Richards did something like that and then it worked. And that's the problem is that like, I think it like,
Yeah, it just happened to be on TriCaster that night.
yeah, I got him on a night where it didn't work and everyone was
Daddy.
filming it.
Can
I help you?
Can you give me a Kroger LaCroix?
I wasn't going out there.
Oh, okay. Well, then just do what you need.
Wow, look at him. He was going
Holy shit.
to El Vino, back to the well, if you will.
I want to fucking relapse so
You know, I
bad.
actually have a well. I have 2 wells back in Romania. When you guys visit, we have to do the pod remote at some point.
If I go down there, I'm going to bury you in that well.
No, I haven't drank from it from a while. I don't know if I'll actually use it for.
You
But
want some? Listen to that.
Does it?
no, he's
I want
he's
some.
my ride home. You can't get him fucked up.
Of course I want, dude. What was the point of the glass?
He's a classy guy. He needs a big.
Yeah, it's a mason jar. I'm classy.
He needs a big
Dude,
lip.
wine drunk. God, it's the best, man.
It's so
Wine
good,
drunk
right?
It's
rules.
so fucking good.
It makes your whole skin hot for some reason.
Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. Is
Don't
there any
do it.
left?
Of course there's some left. I got a whole nother bottle out there.
you
do?
ever drink liquor made out of wine, like fake whiskey and stuff? Like 'cause
What?
in Texas,
What do they call that shit?
I don't know. It's disgusting. That's what I call it.
No, there's a
Liquor
name
made
for
out
it.
of wine?
Yeah, in
You just let it ferment longer?
I don't know how they do it. I don't know what the fuck they do, but in Texas, they can't sell they have special Fireball that's like made out of wine. Like cognac, I think is made out of wine too. By the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Whatever. I know half alcohol facts.
Yeah.
I could just be talking out my ass, but in Texas for some reason they don't let you sell hard liquor at the gas stations or convenience stores or sometimes or whatever.
Oh, it's like soju.
Yeah, so they have to sell like a type of weird 14%, 16%.
Yeah, you guys are big on the loopholes over there.
They love them in Texas.
The Delta, whatever, fucking
Yeah.
strain of weed, whatever.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's back there
Delta
now, right?
8? Is that what it's called?
Delta 8, and then they were like, "Oh, Delta 8's gone." They were like, "Oh, how about Delta 9?"
Yeah, they just keep making up different things. The worst part is that they have like a type of heroin that you could just buy at the smoke shop and gas stations now called 7OH or whatever. And like nobody's worried about that too much because like all the focus is on the weed.
Why does like the worst shit always start at a gas station?
Because there's no, they're kind of not regulated. Like what?
Yeah, nobody's talking about like the fact that Chevron and AMPM are the biggest peddlers of bullshit.
That's so funny. That's
What are those little bottles? Those little shot
Feel
glasses?
free?
Yes.
That's kratom. That's
It's kratom, but
That's just
people were
regular kratom. Yeah.
People
That's
were
just
getting
liquid
fucked up
heroin.
on that.
No, so 7OH is the one that's like kind of like liquid heroin. That's like extra pure kratom, 7OH or whatever. Regular kratom, people get addicted to that, but that's because they're pussies. No, I'm kidding. It's actually a very boring drug. Like it kind of sucks, but it gets you so physically addicted. It's like more intense than Xanax and heroin combined. It's hard to kick once you're on it.
Kratom is?
Yeah.
See, I like Texas, but like you were talking about, like those truck stops.
Oh,
we
my
went to like a
God, dude.
Love's, my dad and I, when I was driving up for
Did you get a chicken
college.
sandwich?
You can buy meth at those.
No, but you just go in the bathroom and it's like swastikas everywhere, which I actually respect that they kept it indoors. Like, just get it out. That's you're shitting there anyway. I don't
Right,
care.
right.
That's what you just fucking.
No, yeah, they're really, it doesn't make sense. Now, LA, if you go to Venice or like there's certain parts, like remember American History X, that's set here. there's a crazy amount of like Nazis that I've never seen open Nazi tattoos at the beach besides in LA.
There's some black guys who will insist that the police are worse in California than anywhere else for some reason in certain towns because they're so on edge because they know they're in such a blue state that they're like, oh, I'm going to treat you even worse because I'm going to show you what California's about. Yeah. Whereas in other places, it's not. The police maybe as bad.
Suck everywhere. I hate that it's like a conversation of like, do we like them or not? I'm like, remember when everyone hated the cop? Like rednecks used to hate the cops.
Yeah.
And now they're like, love the fucking police. I'm like, since when? That's crazy.
It's just a bummer because
I like them.
You like the police?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Every
Why?
police officer I meet at like a party.
No, I like the police, not the police.
Oh, the band?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were talking about
No,
Sting.
but surely
They're all right.
Surely there are good ones, right?
No.
No?
Almost never. Yeah, maybe a little bit like here and there on accident, but not in the. In America, it doesn't feel like it.
That's criminal mentality, though.
Bro, in Germany, all of the police in the last 10 years have shot their guns like twice.
Well, yeah, because they fucking overdid it for a while there.
No, dude, they have 90 million.
They have to.
They have 90 million people. They have so many people.
And also, I'm really getting sick and tired of these like
that's a country that like should not have
homogenous
police.
countries.
They have
like,
so many.
Oh, we are so like accepting of all of these things. It's like
they're not homogenous at all. They have Turkish
they're closer
people.
than us.
No, I mean maybe a little bit, yeah, but they have so many different. Like Germany's been like the best economy in Europe for so long. Everybody's gone there. They've accepted the most amount of refugees over the last 10, 15 years. They're like the most multicultural of the.
Yeah, it's called apologizing.
Same for the UK. You know what I mean? Like they don't shoot fucking people over there. That's just us. And it's because we're armed.
Well, but people don't have guns in the UK.
You know what I think it really is?
Part of it, sure.
There are 50 different sets of laws throughout this country.
I know, it's such bullshit.
There's 50 different places. It's not
such bullshit.
not. I tried to explain this to a kid in Canada one time. He was like, "What's the deal with like the United States and why you guys are so divided?" And I was like, "It's because it's states. It's not like here. There's 7 different provinces.
It doesn't make any
you guys
sense.
are on one Canada policy or whatever the fuck Justin Trudeau's trying to sell you. It's 50 different cultures. And as soon as you cross state lines, they go, "You ain't in California no more, boy. Mm-hmm. You're in wherever the fuck." And everybody has their own set of rules, their own culture, and it's 50 times that.
But I think that makes our country cool as fuck to travel in.
It's cool.
Not if you have a little bit of weed on you.
I guess that does ruin the fun.
100%. It's cool, but it also makes us fucked
sucks.
up.
Also,
there's a giant division amongst us.
Try flying with a gun. When you're like, I love my gun, I'm scared, I bought it because I'm scared, and you're like, yeah, bring this to the airport, and you're fucked. You're a dumbass. But then sometimes there's some states like Oklahoma or whatever, or Missouri, you can just fly. You don't have to tell the TSA. You're just like, that's my gun. Shut up. There's certain ones I've seen people do.
You're flying within the state?
I don't understand the full. I've never owned a gun, but my friends that travel with guns have bragged to me about like, oh yeah, it's a good thing we're going to St. Louis because that's one of the places I can bring my gun. Like it's like a
carry-on,
like a laptop. yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about like a weed pen. Like,
do you guys have guns?
No.
I want to get one.
Yeah, I want to get a bunch.
It's fun being around.
You don't have one?
It's fun being around. No, it's fun being around guys.
But you don't want to have
no shit about guns like our friend Nod.
Same, yeah.
Who? Oh, Nod Banky.
Banky. Yeah.
Is he a gun guy?
Huge. He's like a big libtard, but he's the biggest gun guy. He has like a full armor.
For fun or
for fun?
Scared.
Well, he's muzzy, so I don't know. Shit
Scared.
might pop off. But no, but he
has he's like a.
He's got like big. He's got guns like you need.
Indian.
No, he's got guns you need 2 hands to hold.
Yeah,
like just
Nod does,
dude. It's like an armory. His basement is like a fucking.
Let me come over.
So the funny thing is, we're at the Comedy Store for the Netflix thing, and Theo Vaughn's running around saying hi to people, and he has his security guard with him, and he has like an over the shoulder bag. It's like a fanny pack that goes over your shoulder. And because Nod's a gun guy, he goes, he has a gun in there. I go, how do you know that? He goes, because I know for sure. And I go, so he would have to zip it open to get. He goes, no, there's a pulley. You just pull it and fucking pop somebody. And it's like there's people around you all the time that are just fucking strapped.
That was like a funny part of Texas. Is that
you ever had a buddy that like carries? Conceals carries?
No,
and you don't know about it?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. That like in Texas, you'd see a bunch of guys. And you're like, you don't seem like gun people at all. You seem like the nicest, most innocent. You play hacky sack with them, and their gun falls out. You're like, what the fuck? You
dude, dude, that was what was with Nod. I'm like, wait, how often do you carry the gun? He's like, 90% of the open mics you and I have been at, I've had a gun.
Like, what? Where does he keep it? Under his fucking jelly roll?
Yeah, dude, fat people are like the main gun smugglers in jail.
Nod, you're fat. But you know what I mean? Like your buddy will just be like, "Oh, dude, I've had that thing on me this entire time.
Yeah.
It's in my backpack.
Yeah, that's happened.
Why'd you look down?"
Because I thought I unplugged my.
I grew up in Texas. That's happened to me
Thought you were looking
100,000
at your
times.
Do you like Texas?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like that it's like distinct. It's its own weird, like there's a lot of desert. There's a lot of like just completely doesn't feel like the rest of the country. You know what I mean?
I agree.
A lot of this,
I think you guys think that about yourselves.
But that creates it, right?
no, I mean, it really, I've been all over
If
the
you
country.
build it, they will.
Like look at the flag on his hat. That's not a U.S. flag. That's a Lone Star State.
I guess, whatever.
They're big into that though. They're like Texas. They're almost like Texas over America. In a
The
weird way.
cities,
They are.
the cities feel like the rest of the country, but I'm saying like the middle of the countryside, the part that you drive through, or if you want to go to the natural, then my wife loves like the national parks and all the like all that stuff which is very, very beautiful. It is kind of distinct.
Like Barton Springs.
No.
That's not a national park.
That's like a park in
It's a
Austin.
national treasure.
Like where they make like
That's like
vodka
a
or
cool
something?
park, but like
saw four boobs
like
there.
the hill country to the west of Austin, like that's like incredibly beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
and doesn't look like anything else, like Marble Falls and stuff like that. Like it's a very its own thing. It's interesting that like everyone there drives trucks and a lot of people have guns, and yeah, there's plenty of
See,
liberals.
that's where I don't find you guys unique at all because I grew up in Lancaster,
Oh
California.
yeah,
That's
people-
all
people
that.
do that everywhere, sure.
That's all it is.
But
it's
it's-
lifted trucks, dirt bikes, and opiates.
But there's something weird about like even the liberals do that in Texas, where there's like even the people who are like kind of against that sort of culture. They're like,
I guess that's true. For
we have like a diet, like we have like a green version of all that. It's like it's a just somewhat more acceptable than it seems.
no,
to be.
you guys. I think Texas is the weird girl of the United States.
Probably
Where the weird
probably
girl
not that
who's like-
different from Florida, honestly. But
no, the weird girl who's like, oh my god, I'm such a weirdo.
I guess
And you're like,
yeah.
you're normal.
But
Yeah.
you watch Twilight too
they
many
got
times.
founded on something that was bizarre, which was like they fought 2 wars to be not whatever they were before, and both of them were over
and they
slavery.
lost both, didn't they?
No, they won one. The first one was against Mexico. The
That's not what I read.
rank the cities in Texas from best to worst.
Dallas and Houston are like 1A, 1B, depending on what you like. And then Austin.
It's better than San Antonio. The big old
San
woman
Antonio's
down
probably better to live in, but Austin's like much more fun to go visit and see stuff and whatever. And then San Antonio's kind of interesting actually to see, but it's way better to live in and more affordable.
there. That's what I heard. I
Makes-
have a buddy from there. He's
makes
like,
more
don't
sense.
visit, but live there.
But San Antonio, every now and again, like half of it could run out of water at any moment. They have like they have some weird infrastructure problems. And Dallas and Austin and Houston have the worst traffic. Like it's like LA traffic, but not LA vibes, It's really bad. But Texas fought 2 wars over slavery. That was what they fought wars over. The first one, they beat Mexico. Mexico was like, stop trying to own people. You can come in here. You don't even have to speak Spanish. You can keep doing your bullshit illegal immigration, even though we set a quote on how many of you guys can
that was
come
what
here.
the war was about?
That was what the Alamo was over.
Why do they have us remember it so much?
Well, they don't have you remember the real parts. That's the thing. They make it seem like it's like, oh, the dirty, evil Santa Anna came over here to kill Davy Crockett. And you're like, no, he wanted to own people.
It also sounds
he
like
was a slaver.
It sounds like a
Davy
fake
Crockett
story.
was a slaver?
Yeah.
So every time you wear one of those cool hats,
Yeah, it's a slaver.
damn. Well, there goes tomorrow's fit.
Davy Crockett?
Yeah, and
You don't know who Davy Crockett is?
Sam?
Isn't that like the guy when pirates die, they go to his locker or something?
Maybe that's Davy Jones.
That's Davy Lock.
Davy Jones?
That's Davy
David
Jones.
Jones's lock.
Who the fuck is David Jones?
And Bowie, Sam Bowie, the guy that the Bowie knife's named after. He was also one of the guys with the
Bowie
Alamo.
or Bowie?
Whatever it's called, Bowie. Yeah,
Sam Bowie. I thought he was the guy who got picked before Jordan. It was Sam Bowie.
that's a different.
Listen,
didn't
it's
go
all so
first?
fucking confusing.
Hold on. Jordan didn't go first.
No, there was 2 guys that went before Jordan.
didn't know that.
Hakeem Olajuwon got picked first in that draft.
I know that name.
Yeah. And he's still like Houston took him first, and they're like, yeah, we still probably would have taken him over Michael. We love Michael Jordan, but Hakeem won 2 titles and is a treasure, a beloved treasure in H-Town.
He's the first non-American to win the MVP.
Where's he from?
Nigeria. And he won the finals during Ramadan while he was fasting.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was when Jordan was out of the league.
Sure.
Is that when he was playing baseball?
One of those years.
That was after he was gambling and got his father killed and had to leave.
One of those years. The second year he did come back and he just didn't get to the finals. He lost to the Orlando Magic in the playoffs.
And then who beat the Magic?
I think that's when the Magic made the finals with Horace Grant.
Right, but who beat the Magic?
Houston.
Supersonics or Houston? Oh, Houston. Yeah.
We won back-to-back titles. We were the only people that won titles in the 90s, basically.
It's crazy how
Besides the
Bulls, yeah.
this podcast turns into like a basketball podcast.
Basketball is culture. It's most of this.
Basketball sucks.
It's amazing.
It sucks so
Sucks
bad.
now.
No, why does it suck
Basketball
now?
sucks.
Because there's a Canadian guy.
I told you, because the game has been ruined by being too good. They're too good at it.
They're really good.
They're too good at the game.
Because it's not a good game.
No, it was
great game.
it was a good game when guys were shooting like there was a time when power forwards were like, I will never shoot a three, but I will shoot it with my foot on the line. Like, that's okay. Like Kevin Garnett, if you look at his highlights, was like just the worst percentage shots and just burying them. And coaches were like, yeah, we want to get as close to the rack as possible.
Yeah.
Then people with brains came into the game and they're like, yeah, just shoot threes always or layups. So it's that or free throws. So I was talking to Radu about this. I've noticed a pattern that the guys who shoot 20 free throws a game, they all have these like braids that dangle. So when they get hit, it shakes. Or they have beards, so when they get hit,
They can show off more of their emotion.
So to fix the game, you have to shave them all military style. So that the hair doesn't play a factor in them.
Everybody's the Yankees. No, I don't think that would
So you're
help.
supporting communism.
A little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what
In
I
a way.
like about it. No. I think you just make the referees actually have to do their jobs, which is impossible because they have a union.
So they wouldn't do their... The other thing.
It's really fucking hard to make them.
Who do you think would be
better?
NFL players playing basketball or basketball players playing in the NFL?
Why? What?
Because they always argue about that.
NFL players playing basketball.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Because it's an easier game.
It's so hard to play, dude. There's like you have to do monstrous stuff in the NFL and like think like a supercomputer. Like it's crazy how much thinking you have to do for a fucking giant clobbering machine.
Yeah.
I see
Some positions.
I see clobbering guys all the time, and those I'm like, you should not have to think about.
Is
taxes.
hockey a thinking man's game?
Yes. You have to think on the like those guys have to think literally split second decision and then have insane athleticism to pull off what they're going to do.
But split second decision is like different than like, okay, let's orchestrate strategy for a week. Let's take a chance. We think this guy.
Well, it's a flow game. That's the difference.
Right. So it's like, it's not as
You can have
analytical.
It is analytical.
It doesn't feel that way. That's what I'm saying.
doesn't
From the
feel
outside
that way.
perspective,
And
those guys don't help themselves when they talk.
Yeah, they have no teeth, these poor guys.
Well, their interviews are dumbed down to like this weird like pseudoscience that's only known to hockey players. It's like they ask the exact. I don't know why hockey interviews exist in between periods or after games because they're giving the exact same answers that they've given for 50 fucking years,
Yeah,
and it's like a
coach speak,
script. Yeah. I don't. What's the question? What don't you get?
No, we get
Is
it.
there
We
like
just,
there's only so much, like basketball even. There's only so much strategy you can implement into the game. You can run different plays, but really you're just trying to get separation. The ball handler is trying to get separation from the guy guarding him, which then creates this, waterfall effect where now you're getting double teamed. Someone has to help. Now you have an open man. That's how basketball works. It's not that complicated.
right.
Basketball and hockey are similar in like the flow of the game. They're constant flow. There's it's a whistle game. Is basketball stop clock?
it
There's a
depends.
shot clock. What do you mean? What's the stop?
Like at the end of the ref blows the whistle down.
No.
Does the clock stop?
After a score, yeah, the stop, but the ref doesn't necessarily blow it. Like that's
Okay.
just like this clock just stops after a lot of
Hockey
action.
stop clock. So like it's all about flow. It's all about momentum. There's like you're not exactly running plays that you would in basketball or football where it's like, okay, hut hike, we're gonna do this like
Right.
it is and it isn't. It's kind of hard to say because like at a second you could take a wrong step and then like the entire flow of the game is different. So it's more reactionary.
There doesn't seem to be any acting in hockey, is there? Any pretending?
Like people who fake fouls.
Because that's a big,
No, there's diving.
that's a big part of both NFL football, basketball, and soccer.
But that's reactionary too because something has to happen to you in order for you to react to it.
No. In the
Is
NFL,
that why golf isn't a sport? Because it's not reactionary?
I
Golf
think
is a
so.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf is a physical game. I think basketball is literally teetered.
Golf is what you do to get closer to your boss. It's not
But
like
you can't say that about basketball.
I think it's because it's so unphysical. The way that they've limited like the contact in it.
Right, but that's
dude,
not-
it's so unbelievably
It's not the
soft.
core of the game. It is.
Oh, yeah,
it
there's
is
stuff.
changed into
Dude, it's
something.
so-
it's still most every.
But what is you're
play is a-
complaining about today's game?
Because
what is it
There's
morphed into?
still contact though.
because it looks very different to when it was really, really fun. But it's still on most plays, they're still getting incredibly hard fouled.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're all also 6'9". I know. I get it. I'm talking
Running
from an
and
outsider
jumping
perspective.
Right.
Hockey is. It also moves at like 35 miles an hour. I
Yeah, it
think
goes
is
crazy
top
fast.
speed. So like it's faster and it's more physical.
He's always trying to make hockey sound like it's a real sport. That's the thing.
It's definitely a real sport.
It's
The
literally
way you
the number
described it,
one
where you're
sport.
like the longest you can play is like 20 seconds or something. What the
No,
fuck
2
is it?
minutes
No.
maybe.
I mean, there's no limit to it.
No, but like,
But like,
before
on
your
the
body
average,
gives
yeah.
On
average.
average, the average shift is about 35 seconds.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's insane.
I thought it was even like
That is
longer.
fucking nuts to not have your best player on the court. If it's Game 7 in the NBA Finals, Prime LeBron's going to play 48 minutes.
No, I mean
almost
Connor
solid.
McDavid, like he'll play, 2 minutes, but like at the end of that shift, he's literally cooked.
Yeah,
Right.
You're done for. He's probably out for another minute and a half, 2 minutes, and that means he's out for 4 or 5 shifts potentially.
right.
Because you want fresh legs all the time
All the
because
time, yeah.
it's fucking banging bodies constantly, and not only are they banging bodies, but like they're hitting each other, they're moving. It's constant.
I watched
pass.
like 6 live hockey games this last couple weeks. I have no idea what's a foul and what's not. Like because they hit each other so hard into that glass, and you're like, how is
I'd
that
imagine
not?
in the back is probably not good.
If they hit him
Someone
in the back, is that a foul or
is not
something?
okay.
Hit somebody in the back or from behind.
See, you see what
I
I'm
don't know
saying?
what the
different
difference
things.
is.
Well, I could spin you around and hit you in the back. Like,
Spin me around. You can do that.
what do you mean? Like hit you or like?
Like
a check,
I'm just
a body
chilling. I'm
check?
turned away
When
from
they
you.
check
and then
guys
you
into
hit
the,
me
like-
like a
You're
motherfucker.
all right. A check. That's a different thing. I mean, we do call that a hit, so I get the differentiation in language.
You're blasting a fool.
When you hit somebody, you can't hit somebody from behind. So like when you're playing youth hockey, there's a thing on the back of your jersey. It's a little stop sign. And if you see that stop sign, you're supposed to not hit.
But if you
in the
know it's on
pros-
every jersey, then why would you?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean see the stop sign?
Because it's on the back.
It's
You only see it on the back.
It's a little
Yeah,
bit
but
metaphorical.
everyone has a jersey with a stop sign.
you just don't hit. You don't hit them
You
when you
know that everyone has a stop sign on
It's
their
like
jersey.
it's to teach kids.
How dumb are kids? That
Pretty-
that
pretty dumb.
You're also. I mean, you also can't hit.
and it's
from,
going really fast too. You know.
You can't hit from, like, I mean, you start playing at 4, 5. You can't hit
Jesus.
from 5 to 12 or maybe even 14. You don't start hitting in hockey till I think 12 or 14
What is a hit that you can do that's not a foul?
Why don't you hit before that, dude?
because you'd get fucked up.
Do you know, like, we play like tackle football?
Yeah, but
Kind
you
of.
guys get hit very few and far between. In hockey, you're getting hit constantly. Or no,
What are you
no,
talking
it's the
about?
opposite. I'm sorry. The hits are harder in hockey, but less often. When you get hit in hockey, you get rocked.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, in like Pop Warner, they tell you to become a missile. Like in early, tiny, little football, they're like hit him as.
I know they tell you
Right, the
seek
only
somebody,
kids who know how to hit are the ones who started at 7 years old.
they tell you
Yeah.
seek
So their
somebody out,
brains are
put your head
mush.
down, and hit them in football. Right,
Yeah, yeah.
that's it. Like you just drive. But in hockey, it's a constant flow state. So you're just bam, bam.
But you do
you're
that in
hitting this
football
guy.
too.
But it's not
the same,
There's
okay.
no boards. It's all open impact. When you get hit in hockey against a wall, like if you were to hit
Doesn't
me
that
up
stop
against,
your impact though? Doesn't that stop you?
yeah, but where does that momentum go? Goes into your fucking skull. The boards.
Well, yeah, of course, but this
Ricochet.
is sports.
when I
Dude,
watch
I'm
it,
not gonna be able to know my kid's name. Like that's not gonna happen.
when I watch it, I can't tell what's a foul and what's just a guy getting slammed into the fucking wall.
A lot of hits in hockey that people react to aren't the big ones.
No,
the
I
big
know.
ones are when somebody just gets dead stopped. Whether you're up against the boards or it's open ice.
Yeah.
Because like you'll see a guy get hit in hockey and he might go flying and you're like, oh, he got off lucky.
Sure.
He got a hip check and he went flying.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fine. He's gonna get up.
But it's
Yeah,
another thing
it
when they
looked
like
cool.
crash head on and like
If you see somebody skating up the ice and they get dead stopped and you go, oh, he
Wait,
got fucking
Like if they're
rocked.
still standing.
yeah, or no, they just fall down. Really, I mean,
They could be still standing, but just like when somebody comes to a dead stop and they get hit, that's when it hurts. Or if somebody gets hit straight into the boards and then bounces off, bam, like that's when that's when it hurts.
I also like that.
How big are these guys? Are they like kind of?
On average,
5'10", 5'11"?
No, 6'2" to 6'4".
Oh, they're big boys.
They're kind of big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there ever any like a 7-foot monster ever?
Zdeno Chara,
Damn.
6'11",
Ooh.
7'1" on skates,
Ooh.
hardest shot of all time.
just fucking flying, dude.
Yeah, he was from Czech Republic. One of his most famous quotes was like, he dangled somebody and he did a little spinorama and the announcer was
Over
like,
like a balcony?
Huh?
What are you talking
No, not Michael Jackson style. Dangling somebody is like when you juke somebody. In hockey, we call it dangling
I
somebody.
thought it was like, you give money.
Yes, it's your turn. Pay
The
up.
announcer was like, he's 6'9" and he's a ballerina. But they're big fucking dudes.
Oh, yeah.
I like that the refs, when the hockey game starts, the refs come out and they spin around and they do like a ref dance for
They
like,
got to get warmed up.
yeah, the first
You got to
like-
get your fucking
the first
hips
30
going.
seconds is the ref spinning in a circle all together.
You've never been to a hockey game?
I have.
You've never seen that part?
It's terrifying. I sat up on the boards and the thing just fucking flies. You don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know it's
And
coming.
you still think it's like an inferior sport.
No, I think it's dope. I just don't know what's going on.
That's the problem. Is people go, oh, I just don't get it. I can't follow the puck. You don't follow the fucking puck, dipshit.
You don't?
You follow the play. Follow the guys. Where are their feet
That's
going?
true
Where
in
are their
every.
eyes
That's
looking?
kind of true in every sport. Like,
Yeah.
when you're watching
Hockey
NFL
has this,
football,
like,
you don't
weird-
look.
You follow the ball?
I mean, eventually, but not right away. You watch the play
Yeah, but
develop.
I mean, imagine, all right, you're watching a football play breakdown. The snap happens. You see the quarterback. He's, what do you call that? He's shucking, jiving.
Yeah, nowadays. In the old days, with the white
But what are you
quarterbacks,
really
he was
looking at?
dropping back.
You're looking at the receiver. You're looking at the running back. You're looking at the receiver.
Sure.
You're looking where the play's going to happen.
But the puck moves too fast, dude. It flies too fast. I can't.
And
track
that's
it.
not impressive to you?
No, of course it's impressive.
It
But
is.
as a viewer, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You go,
It is a bad
oh,
view.
I can't understand it. Therefore, it must be gay.
No, I've never said it was- I think it's sick as
It
fuck.
must be suck sport. I don't get it.
No, I think
I
it's-
don't get with football lodge and basketball lodge, so must be dumb sport.
No, dude, I think it's sick to like ruin your body for a sport that pays no money. I think that's dope as fuck.
that is good.
I think it's dope
It's
that,
about heart.
that the UFL is
it's
making more money than the NHL. The second,
There's no way the
football league.
UFL makes that much.
Yes, it is.
There's no way the UFL makes that much
I
money.
just saw it yesterday.
What's the average contract in the UFL?
I don't know, but it's more than NHL.
There's no way.
Well, it's actually less because there's more players
In the UFL?
in the NFL, in the UFL.
Yeah, there's more players because it's a 50-man roster.
Yeah,
So
it's
per
like
player,
50.
for per player you make less than NHL. But overall, the brand makes more money
There's no
than
way.
NHL. I saw it yesterday.
There's
by a lot.
no fucking
spring
way.
football always goes broke. By the way, that's like
No, but this one's different. This one, I don't know why. but
they've
it's
brought
different.
it back.
If
6
they have
times.
more money in the bank, it's because
because of the
somebody's
NFL.
backing
That's
it.
it. Yeah, it's the
No,
NFL.
it's
Yes,
rev.
it's
dude.
supplement.
Straight revenue, dog.
There's no fucking way that I will literally go buy a gun right now and kill you. There's no fucking way the UFL makes more money than the NHL. There is no way.
The UFL make more?
Put it on the mic. There's
Put it on the
no
damn
fucking
mic.
way.
Make the chat
Animation.
GPT say it in Chinese. It probably
You are
does.
dumb, you're fat, your hair's thin, and your wrists are bigger than they should be. Is that what it said?
Close. No, the UFL does not make more money.
Well, yeah, the NHL is the oldest sports league in America, right? In North America.
the
Why the
oldest
UFL?
sporting
But then
league-
there's a video that says why the UFL is bigger than the NHL.
Well, yeah, you probably saw a headline and didn't fucking understand.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Spring football has failed Americans for the past 40 years. but
Off to a good start.
The UFL is actually going to last. Here's why. I played college football at Penn State. was
We
an
get it,
All-American
dude.
At UMass, and I've watched every spring league in my lifetime fold in front of
He's a real expert.
The NHL is the fastest growing league
Look at this.
among the big four.
They have more viewers than the NHL. That's what it is. More viewers.
That's more than what the NHL.
I'm sure they just manipulated the.
What are you talking about?
The UFL has more
What
viewers.
lazy-eyed ESPN analytics person? What woman is saying this?
No,
What
it's a
fucking
grown
feed-
man who's saying that they have more viewers, and it's statistics, dude.
Let me see this.
They have more viewers.
This is idiotic. There's no way. There was more 600. There was more viewers on Game 5 of the fucking semifinals of the last playoff
no, the
game.
average, dude. Let it play, dude.
No, this is bullshit. I'm gonna throw your phone out the window.
No, this is not bullshit.
The only way I could see it is where does hockey air? Where do they play it on?
It's on ESPN, TBS, the NHL network, and then local broadcasts.
So the only way that's maybe the UFL probably. I think they put games on fucking.
They're
network.
talking about probably their views. What is that? Hulu? So ABC, ESPN?
No, I think they put them on network. I think they put some of those.
They're talking
games on-
about network
No, they
views.
get big games, dude.
Why'd you tuck your lip in when you said that?
Because I'm trying to fucking hold my
You're
Now,
fucking
would you
lying.
play? You're young enough. Could you play?
UFL.
Yeah.
No, I almost played in Romania though. That would have been.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah, my buddy's an agent. He keeps calling me. He goes, dude, Eastern Europe, man. Come on.
When was this?
I go, I'm so fat right now. He goes, dude, you're going to get
fit right
you're
in.
going to be the best. No, they're so bad. The videos of the European football leagues are so like,
There was NFL.
I don't know how these people survive and procreate. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
There was NFL Europe for like 2 or 3 years. Like they had like their own.
Well, that was real. That was real
Still
football.
doing games.
Oh, they still have games and stuff, but the NFL had like the London bitches. Like they just like gave them their own like. They had horrible names. I forgot what they were.
No, dude, I was supposed to go to some
the
mountain
Munich
town.
Beer Men or whatever.
Do you follow any other like international sports?
International. Why would I do that?
Like, I mean,
Why do I
just,
give a fuck about any other country? Other
you don't
than
follow like any sport outside of like the
No,
big
those
four.
people
in the
who
United
wake up
States?
at like 3 a.m. to watch soccer.
It sucks.
you're a
Fuck you.
fucking loser.
No. That's that makes you a person. You don't watch like F1. You don't watch.
F1 is so fucking lame, dude.
You're full of shit.
It's so
F1
fucking
is
lame. And then
kinda
you see
lame.
them after the race. They get in their little limos because they're all rich kids, and they're sitting there. And then you talk to somebody who's into it. They're like, like they can't even eat like a bag of chips, or like they'll go overweight or something. You're like, who the fuck would want to live like that? That's so fucking lame.
You ever watch F3 though?
What's that?
The lower, they have F1, 2,
Formula
3.
Three.
They have like it's like the guys that are basically drunk.
No, you know what's great? You know what's funny?
Racing is so dumb.
I don't
You're
like
gay.
it. He likes it a lot.
I imagine
don't get
doing it's fun.
Yeah,
Watching it,
What's funny? Is
yeah.
okay,
It's insane. What are you talking about?
You would go live. You'd sit by the wall.
I've been to multiple F1.
They just
races.
fly
You
by
are
you.
from Lancaster. That's
Yeah.
what I'm realizing.
No. What you're
I'm giving
thinking?
you too much credit.
You're thinking is NASCAR. F1 is
No,
like
I know F1. It's the
prestige.
cars that are real low, and the track looks like you threw like a band on the ground, and it looks.
Those
really
guys
weird.
are ultimate athletes.
No, dude. But you're confusing me saying I respect what they do versus I like watching it.
Yeah, it sucks to watch.
You've just never seen a good overtake.
What the fuck's a good overtake?
I've seen a
Dude, two
I've
guys,
seen my
they're
grandpa do
They're
it.
like fucking dogfighter. Like you ever see like jet planes?
What's
like
it called? What's it
dogfighting?
called in Talladega Nights? Slingshot? What is it?
Yeah.
That's NASCAR. That doesn't count. That's fucking oval racing. That's just gay.
All right, fine. I'm with you on that.
Real fucking racing is wheel to wheel, just fucking dogfighting.
But I'm gonna
dude.
watch. I have buddies who watch that.
What's funny
for
though,
hours.
when you said F3, they're drunk. What's funny is they're like teenagers.
Yeah. They're really young.
They're not, and it's funny because it goes all the way down to F4. Is that me?
It's the same with NASCAR. They have like third division NASCAR.
Yeah, it's called lights.
Well, they all have like what's the Chevy truck that has just like 2 seats and like it's a truck in the back? They all have like Monte Carlos. It's really funny.
Oh yeah,
Camaro? Yeah.
It's like
no, it's a Monte,
they're like S10s and Monte Carlos in like the
a single cab.
Yeah, they're like the third division of NASCAR. Is really
drag
funny
racing.
looking.
What
Drag racing
NASCAR's
is
funny
dumb.
because they were like, how can we get more out of this? It's the same car, but what if we just made it a truck?
Now it's a truck, and like seriously, autistic guys love that shit.
Yeah.
My buddy Trey, who's like one of the most southern autists I've ever met in my life, he's like, yeah, I watched this level of NASCAR. It's actually more competitive.
It's funny. I was asking though because you don't watch like Euro.
I keep up with the wars. Yeah, for sure.
You don't watch like Euro sports though, and like you never heard of like Pissaball or anything like that.
Ooh, yeah. Have you ever heard of baseball?
Baseball?
Baseball is the
Is that Quidditch or something?
national sport.
close.
National sport of Finland.
This is we've actually been
We're trying to pivot
We're
to
transitioning.
baseball.
This
coverage.
is a Paceball podcast
Yeah.
now.
You talked to me about this last time we did the podcast.
We showed this too. Yeah. It's a type of baseball where they run in a zigzag, and the coach pitches to you, I believe, right? Or no, the other team's
Could
pitch.
be the coach. I don't know.
I don't know who they, but it's like
And then you guys told me about
You know, I'm not the-
Afghani horse riding with a dead goat. or
yeah.
They throw a goat.
Yeah. I'm not
It
the
hasn't
best.
been fucked yet. I
I'm
guess.
not the best at explaining why the sports I love are as good as they are, but I will die on the hill. I will die on the
Was
mountain.
it annoying, like going to watch hockey and nobody else watches it? Like you have to find friends that you're not really
No, there's
friends
people
with
there.
to go watch it.
I've never been to a hockey game where I was like, this is fucking empty.
A lot of lesbos.
No.
no. You're thinking of WNBA.
You're thinking of Paceball.
No, lesbos love hockey, don't they?
Maybe actually they like the cold. They want to see the nips.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
They do.
No, I've
Lesbos, dude. Lesbos have such fucking awesome hair that I'm jealous of. Obviously,
why? Because yours is so thin?
Yes. They
ahead
don't
and
have
pop that beanie
penises.
off.
They don't have penises, which sucks.
Yeah.
But they do have. Dude, they do like wild shit. They put like sandcastles on their fucking hair that like goes forward and they like frizz it up. They're really rubbing it in our faces. Everyone with DHT is really getting upset about what the lesbians are doing with the hair.
What's
Tone it down.
DHT?
It's what causes hair loss and a deep voice.
Donald Hay Trump. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm DJT. DHT.
No, he's got incredible hair. It's just like he's on his like one of his last 3 haircuts. You know what I mean?
No, he's got incredible hair, like 4 of them.
Listen, dude, I'm going to be.
5, maybe 6 or 7
Listen,
left.
dude, you knew I was going to be a bald guy.
I didn't know that.
I could have a full head of hair and you'd be like, that's a bald man.
Yeah. No, you really.
He's got
no,
a bald soul.
It's not true. You know, you don't look bald. That's the thing. Like we're
How much
we're trying to talk you into turkey. Like we need to do a turkey trip.
Why?
You can't be bald.
I can't?
Because
You know what I think would actually be
bald,
funny?
you're just fine. You're just like, wow, that's cool. But with hair, you're like, that guy could be the senator or the
It'd
president.
be really
or something.
funny actually if you grew your hair out. Like if you went and got a hair transplant and then you made it long and you were like one of these guys.
Oh, I thought he was saying if he
Is
grew
it that thin?
No,
It's very
not-
thin. Take that beanie off. You won't.
Well, it's all matted and fucked up.
His hair looked great today
Yeah.
too. By the way, I don't even know.
You know
why
when you
he
like you open a vacuum up and there's just like a fucking like a thin layer of like dust and cat hair.
I forgot to tell you.
That's what the top of Cole's head looks like.
He showed me a highlight yesterday of baseball. I think I shared it on my story where this lady like hits a ball really hard and it goes into a creek and the bitch slides into the creek. And
We've talked about
It's
this.
just in the wilderness? It just takes place outside?
No, there's like an official
I was-
stadium. There's just a river nearby. This is like a televised game. She's
We've talked about baseball on we've talked about this on different shows.
Pace-a-paul?
That's
How do you
what.
spell
Yeah.
it?
So the story goes. Do you want to do this or should I?
You've said this a few times, but I've looked this story up. I can't find any evidence that
I might have made it up.
I'm
So
sure
the
it
story
happened.
goes like this. All right. So like back in the 1920s, 2 dudes from Finland came over to the United States and they saw the Brooklyn Dodgers play baseball. And then they went back to Finland
And told it on memory?
and they told it on memory, but they were drunk. And they were like, yeah, the game is called like pissable.
No way.
It's called like a baseball. But they're
way.
in their Finnish accent.
This looks kind of sick.
And they were
actually.
trying to explain it. And they're like, someone throws the ball, someone hits
So it's
it.
like cricket.
No, look, it looks
No,
it
it's
looks
like
kind of like
retarded.
baseball, but look at this. This is one of my favorite highlights of any time of all sports.
There's for some reason,
In the river.
for some reason, there's always a river.
And they don't count like they don't go like timeout or water ball. They're just like sliding that shit, get that
Dude,
shit,
this
bitch.
is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Isn't it dope as hell?
So what we're planning on doing is this is going to be a baseball podcast, and we're going to pick teams. And we're going to like, dude. I think honestly, this year is Helsinki.
Why do they wear helmets?
We don't know.
Oh, because I think you can get hit by that motherfucker. That ball is like ceramic or some shit. I think it's like a cricket ball.
Well, it floats, clearly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the gloves are insane. The gloves are bizarre.
That's hilarious.
Let me see. Every single field is by a creek, though. I think that's by design. But the outfielder's wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're a lefty, it's better because you'll hit it into the creek. So
We
you're
don't
more
know.
valuable.
Check out this bunt.
Oh, she laid on him. Why is she running to the left? You can run either direction.
No. You run left first and then zigzag
There's
to second
no,
base.
you don't round the
And then-
bases. It's a zigzag.
So you go.
You go left.
They go
you
like
go
this.
third, first, second.
You go.
Yeah, you start-
That's where the drunk story comes in because a guy was like, he hit. This is just gonna sound like Andy Pajes. He hit the ball. I think he hit the ball and he running. I saw a drunk man. I said Dodgers man. Ready for it." He hitting the ball. He running. He go.
Bang, bang, bang.
He running the base.
They run ping pong.
He get the one. He won base and he good. And it's no more playing. He good on that one. But he left or right. He left, I guess. He go left. And then he come up. He hit the ball. He friend gay though. You know, I was thinking about who would be the Finnish version of Andy Pajes?
Oh, a guy who's
Like a Finnish guy who just calls everybody gay.
Ismo.
Ismo. Hey,
He's the only Finnish guy I know.
yeah, I don't know. That one's hard to do. Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is what it looks like. This is the shape of a base
So
of Finnish.
first base, yeah, is halfway to third, but it's really on the way. It's left first, and then second is where first is. Geez, they were really hammered.
Yeah, it's really funny that they call it. Sounds kind of like baseball, like the word baseball. They call it
Yeah, of course it's
baseball,
baseball.
but it's like expelled Pesapalo.
Is it incredibly popular or is it very
I think it's
niche?
their second national sport.
It's pretty. Yeah, after soccer,
Second
it's pretty
or
big.
third?
It's pretty big in Finland.
Finland, it's hockey, and then it's like sauna. like endurance sauna.
Yeah, seeing how long. I'm serious. Yeah, he's showed me this multiple.
Yeah,
times.
no joke. And then
What do you do? Die?
Yeah, I mean, some people. Yeah, it's a red card.
it's just
People watch endurance sauna.
yeah.
It's
like guys who can just sit in the sauna
It's
longer.
like watching poker.
The baseball
Don't even get me started
Instagram page,
on
Super Paces, has 70,000 followers.
What's so funny though is me and Radu have like been, chucking baseball bullshit back and forth with each other. Yesterday, I found out there's only 5 teams.
How does that even? Why do you even do a conference?
And every player
one
is
team doesn't make the playoffs.
covered in ads. I don't know if it's just one team that's
Well,
like,
that's like all Euro sports are covered in ads.
no, dude. Now they have like
Yeah,
one
see, they
thing
get
on
mad
the
at us
chest.
for like our shameless capitalism.
coming.
And that we have no architecture and all that shit. But like, yeah, that their jerseys look like fucking billboards.
Yeah, they look like, and
That's all of soccer.
and
Hockey
sometimes-
had it.
sometimes the ads are like cigarettes and gambling.
Yeah, they do. And then in Europe, the cigarettes are like a child with a hole in its lung. Or
They
something.
do have cool ass cigarettes in Europe. That's the one thing I'll defend. Is like the cigarettes here suck.
Do you like Europe?
Oh, I love it.
Why?
I can't explain. I mean, first of all, it just visually, it always looks better. Like even the worst parts of Europe, Serbia, Albania, Romania, they look better than almost everything but the very, very best parts of America. America kind of looks like shit. It's like designed so like on, in back rooms of accounting and stuff, like
How to
use
save money?
this.
Just put
exactly.
up a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
And it's probably elitist and weird and but it's like, yeah, castles everywhere is kind of nice. And like when it's just when there's like a coffee shop inside of it and it's like part of like modern society, it's kind of cool when you're like, oh shit, this building is old as fuck. I also love like when you're in a hospital in Europe, you're like, this is just an old this is a 300-year-old building that you turned into a hospital. And that's kind of cool. That concept of like, you don't have to build like a fresh, modern, crazy building that when the hospital goes out of business, now nothing can be in there. But
Yeah.
another,
It's like the Madhouse in San
we,
Diego.
we build a lot. Yeah, it's so fun. They used to be a Masonic lodge. They could
And a bank.
Yeah.
Now this is just the most beautiful bad comedy club I've ever seen.
So I like the walking aspect. I like that there's an emphasis on like food and health and whatever, even though people smoke and like believe superstitious moron rumors all the time. They are like incredibly superstitious in Europe. It's really funny.
Makes sense. Older civilizations.
Sure, yeah. And they just don't need as much money. They're like, what do you do with more than $30,000? That's crazy.
I mean, I get it.
It's kind of cool.
If you're not going to go for the most rich thing ever, then
Like-
just be cool with that.
They have the parts of society that are expensive and new and different, and you can explore that. And then they also have the parts that it's like, this is always going to be $3. This is meant to be whatever, you know what I mean? You go here, you watch soccer,
You can be like a poorish middle class person.
and it's awesome. Yeah, it's great.
And just live like a happy life.
Yeah, and like train tickets and plane tickets are pretty like nothing. Like they might get $70 to $100 every now and again. So you can go to a bunch of other places, and hotels aren't a scam.
Do they like America or no?
No, not I mean, they used to. They used to. They really love the cultural export, but they come here and they're like, yeah, prices. This is like really bad. Like, I don't know how you.
And then
do
they
this.
get here and they're probably like, this is bullshit.
Some of it is bullshit, and they're like, you can't go to the hospital, and like you end up on probation. Really, like there's a lot of shit's illegal here. Like, it's bizarre. I think this World Cup that's coming here is going to be like a big wake up call where you're like, dude, people love going to any country for the World Cup. We went to Qatar. We went to Russia. People went to North Korea when there was a World Cup in South Korea or whatever. I think they held a match in Pokang or something. You know what I mean? And people are like, no, I'm scared to go because of ICE and because of my medicine being withheld or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's made the prices to World Cup stuff like kind of crash.
And McDonald's just isn't the same.
McDonald's is not the same, bro. I was saying the meat, it was always been fake meat, but now they're not even using rat meat anymore. They're 3D printing something in there, dude.
It's Lego food.
Yeah, it's Lego food.
It's weird.
It used to be like, monkey meat or something or horse. Obviously, not a traditional meat
You
animal.
feel bad after eating it too. Like you physically feel like
You feel
shit.
insane. Yeah.
Like
I don't
your fucking
like.
kidneys are pulsating.
He watched me eat it. I don't like when people look at me. It's like shooting up. You know what I mean? I'm like, don't look at me.
You know what they did is they made their buns start looking better.
Ooh, yeah.
You
yeah.
noticed that?
Yeah,
Which
they
means
suddenly-
that the bullshit they're putting in the bun is not good.
They BBL'd
Yeah.
it. They BBL'd the
going on?
buns.
What's going on over there?
Come.
No, he's got to dry. You did.
Oh, you're thinking about that big burrito dick or from
You
earlier?
need to give him another Kroger branded
I need to look
sparkling
quick.
ass.
I have a bit that will never work.
Please.
Well, let's hear it.
So it's Jewish supremacist guy who thinks Jews are so much better than everyone else that he turns into an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
So like he's like 9/11, they could have never done that. You're telling me guys who studied dad who discovered fire 80 years ago?
I don't even know what this is.
You're telling me. I told you.
Oh shit! We didn't even fucking play it.
You've
heard that, right?
No,
He's heard it.
You've never heard that?
No, he's heard
No.
it.
You've heard that.
I didn't hear it that long.
You've heard that.
All right, play it, but turn it up for a little bit.
There's a tag.
Chinese restaurant. That's what it is.
Oh no! Let's hear the tag first.
Arabs did this at guys who can't even find a shirt that fits.
So the bit
Play
is
it. Just
that
play it. Just play it.
the guy is so.
You've heard this.
Wayne Gretzky. Fuck you, bitch. I fucking hate you.
This is a lady's testimony. She said this in church. She said this. We
Isn't that
found
crazy?
her. Her name is Bernadette. Miss Bernadette.
Want to hear it again?
You want her?
Is it just for me or does everyone hear it?
Everybody hears it.
I hate you, bitch.
Someone sent us this.
I guess pain does.
No, let's not lie.
Art.
The story. Somebody didn't send us that.
Miss Bernadette. We found her, actually.
No, we were down in the subway. We were peddling our wares. You know, this beautiful black woman,
We heard this beautiful voice.
thick as hell, thick as all get up, was down there singing. And I
Okay,
go,
but it wasn't familiar songs. It wasn't like covers or anything. She
it was
just
like
singing,
it was originals. We could
singing
just-
her story.
We could just hear it. Like, so, couldn't make out the words. We could just, you know, run into the train.
You know
got-
talent when you hear it.
Yeah.
You got a place to be. There's Sparks games to be broadcast. We're making our way through the L track or whatever it was, and we just heard like soulful reverberation. And I go, Radu, pull your phone out.
Pull your phone out.
And luckily we did because
We didn't know what she was talking about either. She was just singing about something, and we just heard that little
Yeah.
snippet.
apparently it was like a 9-minute sonnet
We got-
before that, and that was the.
Did he really
the
do that?
culmination. Yeah, you want to hear it again?
He's a Chinese restaurant.
Haters. Haters. Haters.
It's so good that the sound quality you
Haters.
got on your phone.
There was another.
You know I'm going to see this guy in Gutfeld one day. And I'm going to go, hey, what happened at that Chinese
Whatever, that
restaurant?
Chinese restaurant.
There's a bunch of Oriental restaurants across the county that
He's
certain
banned
people aren't
from.
allowed into.
Yeah.
Do you have other ones or is that the only one you
He doesn't have them anymore. Maybe. No, you gotta.
They're on the computer.
You got to push the volume up on those to see if they're.
Oh, yeah.
But he had one. It's like, China has retarded people too.
I think I have that somewhere.
He was really enamored to find out that there's Chinese retarded people. He's like, damn.
So that joke has no legs.
Yours? No. That one was bad. I'll give you a better version
Okay.
because it's too It's too based on. You have to know too many.
Right.
Oh, I do have this. I have this thing I was waiting for you guys for.
You could play that.
That deserves.
I'll
an
give you a
intro.
better version. You can have this one. It's a Jewish guy who thinks that the term coining a phrase.
Right, we've been. You don't want to do that?
I've told you this before.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I told
You text me this one the other day. It
a Jewish
pissed me
guy.
off.
He thinks that coining a phrase means trademarking slang that the youth say. So he's like, if anyone needs me, I'll be in the basement coining some phrases. He's like, I've got YOLO so far. And also, it be your own people.
It be your own people.
Anytime somebody says that, they owe me 18.
That is.
Here's a real dumb bit. This is a guy who he knows podcasting like nomenclature. He knows like the phrases. He watches a lot of podcasts, but he doesn't know where they go. He gets them like the spacing confused.
Okay.
Be like, hey, are you guys hiring? Let me know in the comments. This podcast is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. Are you hiring? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna kill myself.
All right, let's hear it.
This was an interesting song.
This is actually different. Do you guys know? You know how like in TV, like sometimes like a TV show will have like a different international audience. Like remember when like Everybody Loves Raymond came out, and there was like the Russian version of Everybody Loves Raymond. There's the
You don't know about
you didn't
this?
know that?
They went
There's
to
like a whole-
document. They went
yeah.
in other countries.
Different actors or
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
They just shot it.
like The
and,
Office, like how it was.
Yeah, there was like the British Office, there was the American Office. There was like also like the Ukrainian, the Russian version of Everybody Loves Raymond. You guys know that bands did that too?
No. Well, I kind of knew that because I grew up in Romania and we heard like a lot of like stolen music.
There was like a bunch of stolen, but there's also like, you know, like Lou Pearlman, all those like, you know, big wig, hot shot, you know, record label guys. They would create different bands for different regions.
That's funny.
Yeah. You guys know there was like the bunch of different versions of the Beach Boys?
No.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
I found the Italian Beach Boys.
The Italian Beach Boys?
Yeah.
What do they sing about?
Isn't that crazy? I mean, imagine.
Yeah. All right.
I got a clip.
What do they sing about?
Crazy stuff. Oh, not that.
Kissing your mom on the mouth?
Close.
Going to dinner all the time together? 18 deep?
Let's check it out.
Beautiful women with mustaches?
Wayne Gretzky.
The Italian Beach Boys.
Wouldn't it be nice if we was brothers? Then it would be okay if we kissed. Italians think it's cool to kiss their family. If I don't kiss my dad, he will get pissed. No, I'm making out with Grandpa daily, but hey, at least we're not Israeli. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up and slip on that a little bit of that's the Italian way of life. If we don't kiss our dads, our bells get rung. The incest rules Italians we are bending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
It's pretty cool.
Holy shit.
Are you playing a hoagie? Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was a breadstick.
Well, I thought you meant like Italy Italian. You meant like even
No.
region American.
Straight
What's the
up.
difference?
Regional wops. Grease balls.
Do they kiss their dads on the mouth?
Oh my God, they love it.
I spent an entire day on that.
How did it do?
He was like supposed to be applying for jobs. And he's like, nah, I got It's the Italian Beach Boy. It's like it's something that comes to you during a DMT trip. And then when you say it out loud, everyone's like, don't make that
It's
with
the
the
Italian Beach Boys.
They're like, don't make that with the computer, okay? Just leave that in your brain because that is demons. What you're thinking about is demonic.
I thought I was gonna crush.
It was just so funny. That was really funny.
You guys want to watch it again?
No, but we need to put it uninterrupted into. No, it's not. It's on first. It's on the first channel right there.
It's a restaurant.
That is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
That was one of the first. Before we got anything done for the podcast, we're like, hey, let's make this real quick.
You guys are on good terms, aren't you?
No.
No? I thought you were.
He said maybe, I don't know if this is true or not, but through his feature, whatever, he was like, I'm not mad at you. Everything's fine. I was like, I don't care. I don't respond. But
Damn, I got a hard drive somewhere with a bunch of those old.
oh yeah,
Fucking
we have a
songs.
ton of them. We can make anything into a song. We can do a song about how Obama promised you $60 and that's why you hate it. You know, there's a guy named Barack D. Obama Shaw that's running for governor right now. Did I tell you about him? Yeah, there's a guy. He changed his name to a Barack Obama 13 years ago, and he's running for governor. And now that Eric Swalwell, who was the front runner, is out of the race, this guy's like polling like sixth or something for the Democrats.
Barack Obama?
Barack D. Obama Shaw is his name. I want to go to like Huntington Beach and like all kinds of parts of like real OC, you know, red OC, and be like, hey, do you guys want to vote for Obama for governor of California?
Oh, and he's a black man.
He is a black guy, yeah. It would be funnier if he wasn't, if he was just a wig.
Yeah,
Just a guy who's like, yeah, I'm Obama. You got to say it. That's my name.
We need a wigger in office.
Hardcore. I mean, you know, there's a chance that JD Vance was going to become, before he became more cowboy, there was a chance he was going to wig.
Yeah, he was like on the precipice of wigging out.
Yeah.
Of wigdom?
Yeah.
He was about to wig out.
How do you know this?
You can just
There's
you
a
can tell.
trajectory where it's like first when you're in high school you wig, and then 25 somewhere around there you become country. You know, you're like, I'm going back to my roots.
Sure,
Actually,
that does happen, but how do you know with JD that happened?
It goes like this. It goes like
because he still wears the fucking goth.
it goes
eye
like
makeup.
skate culture.
Yes,
And then wig, you go from like audio, ES, and shorties to FUBU, Dirty Ghetto Kids, to Salt Life.
Swishers.
Yeah.
Were you? What were you as a kid?
Gay.
Who was your kind?
No, I was like alt.
What's that? What is that? Is
Like,
that emo?
Not emo. I didn't like emo music, but I was like alt.
Surrounding that kind of culture.
Yeah, like
Alternative? Is that what that means? Is it
like metal. I was into. It's hard to explain because
They
nobody
wear
gets it.
black all the time, and
It was a lot of black. Like
sounds emo.
they wear. Yeah, it
It's
looks
not
like
on-
to the
on the
untrained
surface
eye,
level.
it looks exactly
yeah,
like emo.
I was really into this music called psychobilly.
I was Chinese growing up.
Psycho.
Yeah.
You were. What were you in?
Hardcore Chinese. I was a
Yeah.
Maoist.
Well, yeah, I
In high school, there's like a bunch of kids like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know, I'm really finding myself with like this goth culture. And Radu's like, I don't really identify.
The free market is evil. I'm bald. I'm shaving.
Isn't it weird?
Radu's like,
Isn't it weird?
I wish I'm so glad I was born a boy.
You shaved your head, the balding
Yeah.
pattern.
I wear the outfits. I like them outfits.
Yeah, they're kind
The
of
outfit?
drippy.
Yeah, Mao had a drip, dude.
Outfit. Why do kids organize themselves in like these?
Groups.
They're
You
so
have no fucking identity when you're
Yeah,
that young.
you got nothing else going on. I was in with the punk emo kids. I wore the skinny jeans,
That's what I did.
and I had the band outfits, you know. And I went to Hot Topic, and I got kicked out. And then I went to the Spencer's Gifts, and I'm like, let me touch the boob
That's
stuff.
the good thing about Catholic school is uniform.
Yeah, everyone has to wear a uniform.
So,
Uniform's pretty smart.
Dude, I wore a uniform in 7th grade for 1 year, and I was like, this is dope.
Uniforms are
For
smart.
the school or just your own choice?
No, it was like a swastika armband type thing. It's my own thing. I just do my own thing.
Some guys do that. Some guys show up suit and tie to fucking public
to
school.
public school, they just do that.
And what was your uniform that you wore?
Catholic school girl.
Polo shirt and khakis.
That's pretty good. It's a smart move because it makes everybody the same. You have
Yeah, I
to
liked it. And
develop internally to differentiate yourself.
very, very good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I think every school should have a uniform.
I agree. I think the individualism makes people turn into fucking assholes, and it forces them to not have a personality.
I think
their
we-
personality is based on like their T-shirt.
We do life opposite of how we should, I think.
Yeah.
Where we're like, oh, kids have fun, and like you go to college and you just fuck off and get hammered and like do all that. And then life sets in.
Yeah.
And it's, I think it should be the opposite. Life should be a fucking hell for kids. Kids should go into it just being like, thank God I don't have to
Yeah.
do that anymore. And then you're like, oh, this isn't so bad, you know? And then you work really hard and then you retire and you're like, oh, I can actually enjoy this because I did the stuff when I was a dumb kid that allowed me to.
Children should be in the
have the
military,
character. I totally agree.
and they should work in factories. The most dangerous jobs should be children.
And because they can fit in the little, the kids can fit their little tiny arms. I can't fit my arms.
Yeah,
through a
because we can
crevice.
make another. Like I can make another 12-year-old quick in 12 years. It takes 40 years to make one of me.
That's why. Is this crazy to say? Like, you know, when kids die, it's obviously tragic. But I almost think it's more tragic if like a 40-year-old man dies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
than a
it's like when
kid.
you hear like, oh, you know, world's oldest tortoise dies at 119.
Yeah.
1 year shy of the record, and you're like,
That's a little different.
how?
Because I was saying it's actually sadder if an older person dies than a younger person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like he was cut short.
Yeah. If a tortoise almost made it to 250.
And also-
Almost made it, but if it was like if a 40-year-old tortoise got cut short, you'd be like, who cares?
Right. It's I guess so. Yeah. It's just the inverse of it. Yeah. I guess.
I think it's sadder when an old person gets molested than a child, honestly.
Does that happen?
Yeah, actually, there's real. We don't talk about this enough. There's sickos out there, Uber drivers and such, that molest the elderly, and They're
bring
just
their
as.
own lube.
I mean, it's like you can bring a doll to show to the elderly people. They can't remember anything. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter where they were touched. They have no recollection.
This was
They think it's part of the elderly home. They're like, I have to get fucked here.
something I was talking about with Radu of like when a kid tells you something, they come home from school like, and then they did that to me. You're like, you don't take it seriously. You're like, it's a fucking kid. I'm not going to trust this story. As soon as they talk about getting raped, you're like, okay, we got to take this.
This is serious.
So we don't trust kids on anything else except for when they get touched. Then we're like,
But that's how you know child molesters are truly evil.
But there was a monster under my bed.
Child molesters are truly evil because they like that. Like the things that we hate about children, we're like, God, you can't tell a story and you fucking suck and you smell like shit. Pedophiles like love that. That's their favorite shit. It's so bizarre.
And then what? And then what?
This is crazy, but I was thinking about this before you guys got here. Imagine like a romantic comedy, but it's from the perspective of like a child molester.
Didn't they make that
It's
movie?
Frasier, but for
They
pedophiles.
can't make it.
No,
but
they
like
can't
What was
imagine,
that one movie that was about like a minor attracted person?
Oh, all the Woody Allen movies you're thinking of. You're thinking of Manhattan.
Was it one?
He's always dating a 16-year-old in his movies. That's
you're
a
thinking
real-
of Harold and Maude. But imagine just a trailer. It's like Jason. Who's the kid from American Pie?
Yeah.
Schwartzman,
Jason.
No.
Sudeikis.
No. Jason, whatever. I know you're talking about.
And his buddy, the trailer starts out like, middle America. His buddies are like, you can't date her. And he's like, but I want to molest her. And they're like, you can't molest her. She's way out of your league. Why not? She's a Girl Scout.
This is gonna be so fun for you to edit when you're so. It's slapstick pedophile. You can't molest that girl. She's way too cool for you.
She's got like 12 merit badges. And what are you? I don't know. I paint houses on the weekend. I'm a regular molester. Edit.
The real That 70s show. The stuff they didn't show you.
Right. Oh, don't cut that.
No, I'm keeping it.
There's like 3 countries that pedophile's still not a crime yet.
Where?
The United States.
That was a quick where. I'm just curious, folks.
Yeah, that was really.
I don't travel.
Let me see your passport.
So if you bring that up at a dinner party, people are just supposed to go, They're not allowed to go where?
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Fucking A. Where?
well,
How expensive are the flights?
So it depends on what you call, pedophile or whatever. But like Colombia, age of consent 14, not very good. Nigeria 13, and Japan up until 2020 12.
What?
Not even joking.
Why do you know this shit?
They like all their meat.
Listen, I'm a public defender for a lot of guys that can't get any other type of representation.
18 does seem
Because
18 should be pushed back. It should be 22.
I'm a type of
right. It should definitely be old.
I'm a type of racist and nationalist where I'm like, I'm only nationalist about the age of consent. I think that's the coolest thing that the U.S. has got. I'm like, 18, that's a good one. That's a great one. Everyone else, you guys boo.
Yeah.
So I looked it up out of like racism to be like, who's got worse ages of consent?
I did the same
And
thing.
it turns out it's a lot. I mean, even the UK is 16.
Isn't Italy like 14?
No, I think it's 16. I think most of Europe is 16. Maybe you're right,
I think Germany and Italy are like 14, but like the rule is like you can only date a 14-year-old if you're nice to her. I'm not even kidding. Like that's in the law.
They sent a.
Because our German friends are like, no, like it's not like that.
It's not. Yeah, it can't be a
and
teacher.
you look it up, and you're like, oh yeah, as long as you like are nice to her for longer than 12 months, you can.
It's something way lower than ours. But the only reason that they even have in the other states like 16 or 17, like Georgia.
Should I look this up on my
Arkansas,
phone, or is it not?
It's probably not a good Google on your phone. I would look it up on get Thatcher's phone. Look it up on Tim's phone.
Yeah.
There's other states where the ages of consent are all different. Like things, those are just to protect like high schoolers, other people that date people that young, so they don't go to jail. But before, back in the day, the loophole used to be like, oh, you fucked a child, just marry them. That was what they did in the South all the time. In Tennessee,
right thing. Carl Malone.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even want. No, he just did. He was like, that's not my kid.
How old was she?
13 or 14 or something. Yeah, he was in at Louisiana Tech. She was ridiculously young, like crazy young.
See, you don't get that in the NHL. You just don't. You don't.
And with that button, folks, we've done quite a bit of hating today. Probably won't be. This is about 2 hours of podcast. I don't know if you're going to get a full. You might get an hour and 15. You might get 45 minutes with how much we cut out of this. But folks, if you've been listening to this, you've been listening to some hot stuff, and we can't thank you enough. And what's Ryan's wallet sponsor? Shout out to our only
Fiji water?
official sponsor. No, Fiji's dropped us something about they didn't like how we didn't do the Fijian accent. They loved the copy. They liked that we disparaged their brand and the IP in all kinds of different intellectual
I
ways.
can't even remember the wallet.
It's a cool ass wallet, and he wants us to shit on it more. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, and we love you.
I hate you, bitch.